Hello. Welcome to Return of the Runelords. This is a Pathfinder 1st Edition Adventure Path run in Pathfinder 2nd Edition by us.
So I opened the Twitch and it says only visible to me, but it's all like you can redeem an epic fumble. And first of all, why would the f would I want to do that? Sorry, Nexer. Sorry.
Oh, now look what you did.
Sorry,
you beefed it, Ava.
Skip. Why the heck would I want to do that?
I see.
I'm gonna tell on you in my notes. Ava used
yeah, get her.
Oh, are we not allowed to swear?
Just for the first few seconds.
Only for like the first 2 minutes.
Oh, because I get it.
If we weren't allowed to swear, I wouldn't be
Hi,
here
YouTube.
at all. So
We don't want algorithm to come after us.
who?
Nothing.
I got
it.
it.
Here in my head. I regret it.
The former
It was not funny, but I got it.
Yeah. No. Execution was very, very much poor.
He's really good at not being funny. So
Oh,
It's true. Great at it.
I also
Absolutely
have
phenomenal.
a blackberry Dr. Pepper that is.
you're gonna try finally?
Next game I will.
Oh, next game.
yeah.
I still don't like
tease.
blackberry.
Building up to it.
It's not cold yet.
That's
They're
true,
gonna
gotta
stop
have
making it by the time you try it.
Well, I have one, so I'll try it.
Yeah, but it
If
might
you
not
like
be good
it.
anymore.
Well, and if
You gotta get it
how
fresh
will
off
we
the bush.
know? How
What?
will we know if it's good enough to try
bush?
if it's gone by the time you try it?
I'm with you, Elvin. Who's Bush?
Next week.
Well,
It's been around for months.
the
Next week.
doctors.
The doctor's Bush? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, like at
The doctor's
the
blackberry bush.
garden of.
Dr. Pepper.
So music today was provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, tabletop RPG music, Epic Row Music. Also, hang on. Wait
Waiting.
for it.
Waiting.
Maps
Hanging.
provided by Vorn, who made them personally. Like, took the. I'm stalling.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Not
was like,
words.
did you forget? What?
So yeah, I made a boo-boo 2 weeks ago and last week. Ashlo made our intro video for Book 3 Rune Plague, which is fucking metal as hell. Time has passed, right? It's safe. That we're good. That should be fine. What I did not mention is that the voiceover for Runelord Zutha was provided by Malthus, very generously and kind of last minute. So he's an absolute badass, and I just wanted to make sure nobody forgets that he did that, and that he can join the ranks of the other Runelord voiceover legends that we've had so far.
They've all been amazing.
Sorry, I'm. What?
I said they've all been amazing so far.
They really have, yeah. Very true to their character. Yeah. And we still got 3 more. But hey, speaking of what we have in the future, why don't we run the intro? Quick, get me out of here, Nit.
Come, sit with me. Have some wine. Eat as much as you please. My stores are endless. The world has changed, my friend. Once, this was a land so supple, so ripe for consumption. I remember our night skies enchanted indigo canvas, sprinkled generously with silver stars and set awash in flames of hungry crimson. A vortex of screams and plummeting ruin proclaiming great Thassilon's end. Earthfall, my friend. I preserve such memories with my words and runes. I believe a good book with the right words can nourish a fresh mind, sowing the seeds for power's return. My book has opened, and the runes must now leave the page, for eternal life is hungry work. And I'm afraid, my friend, that the time for our feast has come at last.
And we're back. So, our party of heroes. Is that the right music? Whatever.
Sounds right.
It's good enough. Our party of heroes, the so-called Roderick's crew, have returned to Magnimar, reported into the Pathfinder Society about what they found in the infamous Thassilonian ruin, Hollow Mountain, and where they might deserve a chance to breathe, to take a break. Such time cannot be permitted right now, for there is a dire threat to Magnimar right now. A cult dedicated to the Klypoth Lord Yamasoth.
Ugh.
Did you say Klypoth?
That's
It's still-
apparently
it's
how
still
you
wrong.
say it.
No,
That is
no.
apparently the correct
You
pronunciation.
should go back to the better pronunciation.
I
What's the
just
better
wanted to verify it
pronunciation?
because we've been saying clip off forever.
I know.
So
I never heard.
No, I feel like-
We discussed
I
it
didn't
last
even know
game
it had
and we were
origins.
all unhappy.
I wasn't here.
I was
Um,
not unhappy. I didn't understand what was happening, so.
Yeah, but you would have been unhappy if you were.
By the end of this adventure, you'll be plenty unhappy about Klypoths just in general. Don't worry.
They suck.
But Klypoth does sound like a more interesting name than clip off, which just means like I took a clip off of my hair or something.
If it makes you
He-
feel, it's
they
with a
use
Q.
clip art. Yeah, it is with a Q.
It's like QLIPP.
Hmm.
PP. Anyway,
Weird, right? Anyway, right. Recapping. The cult of Yamasoth, the polymorph plague, is here in Magnimar, and they are preparing a contagion, which, when unleashed, could trigger a spontaneous transformation of its victims, turning them into mindless monsters. And I don't mean like, oh, it's an Otyug. Oh, it's a cute little, I don't know, what are cute monsters? Chimera?
are kind
No.
of cute.
No, we're talking the nasty, slimy blobs with tentacles kind of monsters.
I have cute versions of those on a different system.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Anyway,
Slamming
So-
is cute.
you have a lead. You have a new ally who is equally invested in following up on this lead. A series of disappearances in Underbridge. And all of it seems to point to the Gecko, one of the Irespan Bridge's pilings. You believe the cult of Yamasoth could be there. And if they aren't, at least something is that could point you to them. But as you explored last week, you learned the sickness is underway. Whether or not it's the finished contagion, probably not, but it's happened. Time is short. So, where we pick up. It is 3 p.m., incidentally on Toil Day, the 3rd of Rova, for no particular reason.
Definitely not suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we did a lot in like not a lot of time. It's been the 3rd of Rova for a long time.
It's true. A lot of that time was spent, but was hastened by way of throwing money at fast travel
Yeah.
to get around the city.
We don't got time to walk around.
That's fair.
You visited Ordelia, the foreign quarter of Magnimar. You explored one of the churches to Abadar. You've interviewed both patients and doctors and haven't really got a lot that's helpful in the moment. So we pick up in a coach. I believe you guys were on your way to Dockway.
We were on our way there, weren't we?
Yeah, I think you were going to stop right, like essentially right about here. Did that show up? Right
No,
about
where-
here. Let's
oh,
zoom
yes,
in.
I see it. Yes.
Mhm.
Right here.
It's kind of blurry. Can you enhance that?
Yeah.
There is
Yeah,
no kind
enhance.
of
No.
At the bottom of
Enhance.
the hill. That sucks.
You
Leave this
zoomed,
up.
but you didn't enhance. So
Paizo needs to
Listen.
master
all
it.
of the cop shows have taught me that all you have to do is go and it'll
Enhance.
enhance. Yeah.
mhm.
Oh,
Hit
yeah.
the button.
All right, let's do
guess
it this way
works.
then.
Oh, it's so enhanced.
It's so enhanced.
Where's the party token? There it is.
I don't know.
It's common.
Look
Are
at
there
us
It's-
go.
There's 2 party tokens now.
Oh my god, it's
What do you
graded
mean?
off.
There's 2. Where's the second one? No.
Second
Get
one's
out of
over-
here.
Oh,
Who
okay.
are they? Evil?
Phony. Just a phony.
They're doppelgangers.
All right.
Well, we have to kill them.
Yeah.
The cab has dropped you off. I believe you were staying just outside the Eyes of the Crow is where you were being dropped off. Right here. Yes.
Eyes of
I
the
think they-
crow or hawk?
Yeah, that's a
Thank
hawk.
you. Sorry. Eyes of the Crow is something else.
There's a difference.
Well, it's just that my
We're-
notes say eyes of the hawk, and I was just looking at
Right,
it.
you
And
are. You are absolutely right. The Eyes of the Hawk, as you get out of your cabin. Hang on, I think I've actually got. I do. Is that really quiet for anyone else?
I can hear it fine.
It's
I can
fine
hear
for
it.
me.
but I think it's my settings. Yeah.
I know why. Fixed it. Sorry. The Eyes of the Hawk is one of the 12 famous monuments of Magnimar. Now, anyone who's spent much time in Magnimar knows that the city of monuments, named after these 12, has risen to such prominence as a result of the blessings bestowed upon each of these monuments by the deific imperial lords, sort of demigod spirits of chaos and good. This one, the Eyes of the Hawk, depicts twin wizards rising, surrounded by the rest of their adventuring party, collectively known as the Eyes of the Hawk, while battling spidery monsters on all sides. And like, if you've also, I feel like everybody here has seen the second Avengers movie. It's like, you know, the marble sculpture of all of them just fighting, frozen in that pose at in the credit. That is what this looks like,
Okay.
almost to the T. It's marble. There's something mystical emanating off of it. And the residents of Magnimar all know that each monument confers a blessing for those who take the time to, I don't want to say pray, but to
Meditate.
meditate. And each one is different. If anyone is interested in meditating before the Eyes of the Hawk,
I
you
was
can
gonna-
now.
I was going to suggest we all should do that since we're here.
Yeah, might as well.
What kind of roll should we make?
Well, approaching it, you see that the what would you call it? The plaque on the front states that this was made in honor of Kaelin and Romray Vanderale and their adventuring party, the Eyes of the Hawk, for their defeat of the monstrous Shreezix that erupted from the Irespan in 4623 AR. And in order to meditate at this one, you must study. Which, please tell me that sends it to, God damn it. Okay. Well, it's a perception check. You basically spend 10 minutes in meditation before it, studying its complex carvings, the details of the monsters, the combat, just taking it all in. Anyone who wishes. Oh, so you guys are definitely spending 10 minutes here, it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm doing it. So
Yeah, I will as well.
Ah. Let me reroll that. That was a good roll.
So blind
Wasn't
checks. Oh, right. Yeah. Yep. Still
I
private.
assumed they were blind, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just
That was
Alvin who's trying to remember how to do a blind roll. Okay. So all four of you The first 4 of you critically succeed,
Oh no.
giving you a +2 untyped bonus on damage rolls against aberrations for 24 hours.
Can you give me an
I have
example?
no there's no
of an-
effect I can drag onto you.
Can you give me an example of an aberration?
Shreezix.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Hmm.
Hey, Fixie, you
Uh,
So just
I
make a
don't-
note somewhere that you've got +1 damage versus aberrations. And make sure that
+1
you remind
or
me. if it
+2?
comes up. Yep,
Oh,
or, I'm
it's
sorry,
+2.
+2. Nifix, you succeed, but you only get +1.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure somebody
Um,
didn't critically succeed.
Actually, whatever. Yeah. So yeah. As a whole, as Roderick's crew takes this time to really study it and recognize that here stands a testament to an adventuring party who stood up in Underbridge when horrors came from one of those pilings to save the city, it's not lost on you that you could use a little bit of whatever luck it was that aided those adventurers in 4623. And as a quick refresher on how time works in Pathfinder, if you subtract 2700 from the year, it would be whatever year it is for us. So 4623 is like saying 1923, when the current year is 2019. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it was almost a century ago. It was 96 years ago.
Hey, Askell, before we get into combat or something, or exploration, does the macros work for the same?
It's
as
not
it does
working
the
for
other
They
me.
don't work for the
It's-
party token.
Yeah.
They only work for individual tokens.
No, I was looking.
As a general
for-
rule, I will try
drag
to
it my
spit your
hotbar.
tokens out. What's that?
I was trying to look for the thing to drag it to my hotbar.
Oh, it's in the compendium, not in the
Yeah.
macro search.
Yeah, I just don't know if I got the right one.
If you type
Maybe I
basic
did.
action macros into the compendium, it should come up. It's in Pathfinder. What is it?
Oh, there it
PF2E
is.
workbench.
Thank you. It wasn't in the workbench for me, and that's why I got confused. But searching it, it's there, so I'm good. I'm happy.
Yep.
Thank you.
Before you know it, 10 minutes have passed, and sort of one by one, each of you takes a breath, steadying yourselves and looking to the north.
I was holding my breath the
where
whole time.
Underbridge looms.
Some good
And-
bugs on you.
If we can return to the picture for a moment, you can see it's
Can you
shadowed.
enhance it this time?
No.
Oh.
No. No.
I don't remember. Was it this one or this one?
The closest one is the gecko.
Okay.
Speaking of gecko, did we get potions of gecko?
No, because
anything?
it's
Okay.
not really useful.
Okay.
That's true. You could pick. You did come up with one magic item you could pick up, though. There was something. I don't remember what it was.
Gecko gloves, gecko pads.
It was
Well,
gecko
that's
gloves.
what it was.
I
The
think.
talisman or whatever they're called.
Or was it
Gecko
pads?
It's pads.
Yeah, it was gecko pads. They are 25 gold each.
Are we able to pick
And
those
as
up easily?
well, here's the thing: they are uncommon,
So do we need to roll?
which means you could spend an hour searching in Dockway and try to find some for sale, but there's not a guarantee.
Can I do a gather information kind of deal?
That's essentially what it would be. Yeah, you would be gathering information to find them.
Do we need to roll for it?
Yes.
Like,
If you're
is
doing
it
it as a
better-
party. So here's the thing. Here's your choices. If you're looking into this as a party, you can do it where essentially 4 of you aid and then the 5th person rolls. You can split up, but then you don't have access to the party stash, and potentially you might not be there when somebody finds it, which would allow each person to make their own rolls. Or if you have, what is it, Eyes of the City, I would say you could use society instead of diplomacy to ask around for it.
I'm pretty sure I have that.
Or you guys can take the loss and say, you know what, we don't need gecko pads anyway.
We need something to get up there.
Pixie knows fly.
One
need to
person.
fly, yeah.
He could fly himself.
And then tie rope, and we all pray.
It's gonna need a lot of rope.
How strong is he?
It's like 300 feet, right?
I think 200.
Or was it 200?
Close enough. It's very, very high.
It was
Yeah.
definitely too high for us to like use a potion. I know that.
Pretty much.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
mind gathering information.
I have Eyes of the City, so I'm gonna say maybe everybody else assist Saya,
Okay.
and then I can do my other check just to see if it yields any other results.
Well, that would
Okay with
still
that.
take an hour to do if you're doing Eyes of the City.
Are we in a time
Yeah, I
crunch
know.
from our last session? I was
No.
totally here for it.
I don't think so.
Did we
Not
what?
yet.
Are we in a time crunch?
Oh no.
I mean,
We just don't know how to
Ish.
get into the place.
all I'll say is
we're
the
we're in a time crunch
third
in
of
the,
Rova.
Okay,
he
shut
keeps
up,
talking
you.
about
but
the
you
time.
haven't told us what
So-
that means.
That's what
the-
day it is.
Correct.
The only way in that we found is through a window that's 200.
may- But we don't know
feet
if
up.
that's really there, right? Like somebody saw that in a dream. Have
Looking-
we actually
right.
seen it?
It was in a book.
What you
right?
found was a journal from over
Hmm.
100 years ago where somebody claimed to have seen it there. Looking with your bare eyes, there is no opening. That was
My
described.
special eyes?
I have bare eyes.
We can't see
Yeah.
it with our special eyes?
Neither your eyes nor the bare eyes that you have in a jar are detecting any kind of opening in the gecko.
Really? There's no window up there?
There's
Well,
not.
it might just not be visible to us
Maybe
right
it's
now.
just illusory over. Or
Yeah, what if we just
or
walk
disguise
around and
kitted
like
or
bang
something.
on the wall and see if there's like a false door somewhere?
We can do that, but I still think having the climbing ability would be good.
Yes.
So let's spend an hour beforehand and try to get our hands on gecko hands.
Ads.
So just, are you using diplomacy to gather information or society to?
They're using diplomacy.
Detective.
I'm gonna use society. I'm pretty much going off on my own to do it myself, and they're doing
If they're
it.
doing it, the only one of the, if okay, all right. So if they find it, you will not be with them upon them finding it. Just keep that in mind.
Well, they can buy it for me. What do you mean?
Okay. Okay.
I'm
All right,
like
as
the
long as you're fine with
backup
that.
in case
So
they
you are-
fail, kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure you understood. Okay.
more
So go ahead and do your thing.
shopping.
Also, I just didn't want to shop with Saya.
Reasonable.
It does seem pretty dangerous. She might try and dress you up.
I did dress you up, Nivix.
When?
When you were
Last
here.
game should have been here. Anyway,
Let's
Yeah, you
let's
couldn't
vote. Get
protest.
those rolls going.
Alright,
you don't get any
diplomacy.
protest.
What are we doing? Diplomacy rolls?
So first of all, you guys need to pick who your lead is here, and then the rest of you are
Saya.
aiding. Saya? Okay. So you don't have to, but you can make a diplomacy check at a standard DC for your level
Are these
to
secrets?
try to give
Public?
bonuses.
Okay.
These would, I think, well, it's gather information, whatever it's on the macro.
And-
Right,
I
the
don't
macro,
see that
hang
on
on.
the macro. That's why I'm confused, yeah.
You have to have proficiency, I think, in
Diplomacy.
You mean
Diplomacy.
I
trained?
do. It's trained.
or training.
Alright, now I can use the macro.
Okay,
Yeah,
so your
I don't
tokens
think
are
I'm
there.
gonna assist on that. I'm gonna roll a.
Is that under exploration? Under exploration actions.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I see
Yes. Yes, it's under.
So
Sorry.
little.
Sorry.
it. And
Do you want me to wait until all the aiders are in?
So, well, here's the thing, though. Because you're aiding, only Nit is going to use that macro. The rest of you are just making a blank public diplomacy roll.
okay, gotcha.
I love this for us.
GM, I put my society check there.
That's fine.
Here we
It-
go.
Okay.
It is
Plus
fun, plus
one.
one. Yay.
It is +1 from Nifix.
Nice.
Still +1. Because that 23 is a failure.
Are you not rolling, Alvin?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have
Your
plus
best to
Okay.
move on.
Failure does not negate, only a critical failure negates. So you get +1,
one. All right. I
Saya,
added it.
on your...
Added it. All right. Please roll nicely for me, dice. It's blind. I can't tell. Otherwise, I'd hero point it to make sure.
I didn't know gather information was a secret check.
That's-
Interesting.
That's how it came up.
Okay. Asking around, you get a lead
Yes.
I taught
on
you well. Follow the
a-
lead.
I picked
Uh,
stuff up.
on a man from Garrett who claims to have rare merchandise all the way from Alkenstar.
Ooh.
And among them is special climbing equipment.
Excellent.
Lorian, for your part, let's see. So Saya's group, they ask around and very quickly they get this lead and Saya's like, wow, it's a shame Lorian didn't come with us. And you guys make your way into the Bazaar of Sales, navigating this labyrinth of shops and calls of wares being sold. And you finally come to the wagon where this man is selling Alkenstar goods. And Lorian's already there.
Sup?
Yes, we're in there.
Lorian, they sell over here, over in this shop.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do that blind Nifix thing where I'm pointing to nothing.
No.
The funny thing
And
is,
then
in the
look at that.
Bazaar of Sales, pretty much wherever you point, you're pointing at something exotic and wild and that has never been seen before. Like, there is a guy with a Triceratops for sale,
How much is
only
that?
like 100 feet away. About 2,500 gold sales.
Mhm.
A little
And
That's pretty cheap.
So don't worry. You guys took a little bit, so I knocked down the price before you got here.
Oh, I think not. Lorian, when you got here, you found that the man is a haggler. He likes
Oh,
bargaining.
let's haggle.
That's the good news. The bad news is he's got only 2 pairs of gecko pads.
Okay.
Why do you hate us? Is what I would.
Can I
like to
knock
know.
down the price then?
You could, yeah, well, we'll find out. It's diplomacy or deception.
Deception.
Both are valid means of haggling.
If Florian screws it up,
Like,
can I kick her out
I
of the
saw
way?
one of these for sale, back in Beacon Point. I think I'm going to go check the prices there.
I'll use diplomacy.
Okay.
And you said it's not in this thing, or is it?
No, this would be a untyped roll.
Okay. So just unspecified diplomacy. There you go. Oh, I didn't roll very good.
Florian.
You did
Can
not.
I try to deception?
Well,
Yes.
hold on.
We're all
Let
there
me-
together,
I'm
right?
gonna
Well,
use,
not
You are all there.
necessarily.
Let me use a hero point. I'm gonna reroll that with a hero point.
Before we get there.
Let me try again. Yeah,
Oh,
that better.
oh,
That's
oh.
better.
Well,
32.
That is a good one.
seeing that Lorian is struggling with the guy, Zalora steps in to try pretty much the bargaining tactics I was just describing. But before you have a chance, Lorian sort of shifts so that her diplomat's badge is more
Look
visible.
at my badge.
Don't you see?
Do you know who I am?
And it doesn't take much from there for him to start to he's getting tired of you,
I'm very persistent.
and he recognizes that you're
How long
stubborn.
have you
And
been there before
I'm not
we
going
got here?
away. Good question.
Probably 10 minutes, not long. Ultimately, he is willing. That's a critical success. He is willing to give you the 2 pairs of gecko pads for a
And
total.
And a mystery grab bag.
No,
Oh,
for a total of 45 sales.
Woo.
okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna use the party funds to buy both of those.
Might as well.
45, you said?
Mm-hmm. It's
it.
a discount of 5 gold.
Mhm.
That's something.
Essentially a 10%
Can I
discount.
can I get them in the compendium to pull to?
Yes.
What are they called again?
Yep. Gecko pads.
Gecko. I'm gonna take one. Somebody else take the other, just so we don't have to, throw shit
Yeah, I'm
around.
just wondering
I will
who should
further
take
note,
them.
as
Gecko
he
pads.
gives, so what he's giving you as you guys are like handing over the money, are thin clockwork,
Oh,
like
they're not greater.
pieces that you attach to your hands. You like strap them onto existing handwear, like existing gloves, or you secure them via a bracelet strap.
Oh, they're clockwork.
And when you yeah, they're from Alkenstar. When you activate them, they will receive a single power charge, whir to life, and allow you a climb speed equal to your speed for 10 minutes. But that's it. They are not rechargeable. They are a single time use.
Oh, that's oh.
Yeah. So we're not using these unless we have to.
Hmm.
But somebody else take this other pair.
That said, 10 minutes is way more than enough to scale.
So could we
I can take it.
could we have one person climb up and then throw them down to somebody else?
Probably.
I think if you're in the midst of using them, wouldn't that I don't know.
You would not technically be able to.
Darn.
Okay.
But
But somebody could throw a rope down and we could,
Right. Yeah. That you could totally do.
Well, but the
Yep.
ropes are only we'd have to
we'd have to tie
create
together a bunch
longer
of ropes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's make sure.
Does he have any
I've got-
super long ropes?
Sir,
or
you
other
got
climbing
rope?
gear?
You got some rope too?
So, hearing you talk about this, he's actually suddenly very excited.
I have a
Mm.
grappling
Just
hook.
so happens to
You
have
a climbing kit.
Yeah, but there's
Or
only
not.
not enough rope.
Oh yeah, that's not enough rope.
he has foldable ladders.
Ooh.
He's got like a whole box of them.
Okay, but like,
What's a foldable ladder? What's it do?
It's a multi-hinged 10-foot ladder,
Oh,
we don't
that's
need
not
a
very
bunch
good.
of This isn't monkeys
they're
and ladders,
portable.
buddy.
but they're portable and you can secure them.
Can you tie them together?
I think it'd be really suspicious if we create
That would be
a
really
200-foot
suspicious.
ladder out of a bunch of 10-foot ladders.
I mean,
Someone's
Let's just
gonna
get a
notice.
bunch of rope, tie them together, and then secure them with the pythons.
Yeah,
Okay,
someone, yes.
I have one 50-foot rope. Who else has rope?
I have rope.
So that's
Mm,
100 feet.
I
My
also
My rope
have
got
one.
cut up.
Oh, I
You
have
have
rope.
Remember? Mine went through the blender.
That's
So we
right.
have 200 feet.
And that's
Okay,
it.
so we should be good as long as one person can get up and the rest of us can possibly climb.
Right.
We should
And
get
I have
one
a
more rope.
I have a grappling hook.
'Kay.
Okay.
In fairness, if you look at the piling, it's absolutely climbable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
well,
really,
We
really
still don't
high.
know if there's actually an opening though.
Right. If we
That's also
fall,
true.
we're fucked. So
Yeah, and you might be really tired by the time you get up there.
I would like to buy some 50-foot rope, and I'll buy one of the ladders just to throw him a bone.
I mean, they're 3 gold each. Are you sure?
Yeah, that's fine. No, they're 2
That's
gold
a
each.
horrible
I'm pretty
deal for
sure.
a ladder. He's selling them for 3.
No, let's bargain. He loves that. Can I make
That's
another
our
diplomacy?
haggle mommy going on.
I would say that's with you've already haggled. I'm trying
Oh.
not to get into just constant roll for one shop. You've haggled him down. That's
Are you saying that it's a foldable ladder though? That's not a good deal.
it's a good deal.
Okay, then why are you trying to convince me not to get it now?
Because it's only 10 feet.
Yeah, but it's
folding
Still,
ladder.
You know
I'm
these
trying
are
to
going to be
throw
your
him a
final
bone.
words in a couple months to a year when you're all like, You still have that? And we use it for something perfectly.
I love those
Yeah.
moments.
That's true. That's fair.
So how much for the folding ladder? 1 10-foot folding ladder and
3 gold.
rope. And the rope.
Oh, at cost is rope.
Okay. I will get both of those then. I'll get us some more rope. So folding
5
ladder.
silver shields per 50 feet of rope. It looks like.
Okay, I'll just take that out of mine. So 3 gold, 5 silver. Got it. Oh, oops.
For no particular reason, gentle landing is a first rank common spell.
Oh, does he have scrolls of that? Or something?
No, you're in a bazaar. You can find common items pretty much anywhere here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's a scroll, so Nifix would have to cast it, right? Or Fixney, sorry.
I could cast it.
Either of them.
Oh, don't you have? Yeah, you can. I was right. You have the trick magic.
Oh,
item, right?
that is true though. This isn't AD&D. It is a single target spell.
Ah,
Hmm.
poop.
Mm.
Well, I think
Where
we're.
does trick magic item go? Could I trick to cast it and pretend someone else is casting it to use on themselves? Just
Oops.
hypothetically for the future.
It's not cast on yourself. Yes, you could cast it on someone else.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's what you meant by
fine.
AD&D. Okay, never mind.
In AD&D, Featherfall is a AoE.
Can I
Ah.
look for a cloak while we're here?
Oh, Fixie, you're finally
Is there
taking
something in
a
particular you were looking for?
interest in fashion.
An aerial cloak.
Never mind.
That doesn't sound common.
It is common.
It is common and it's low level. And it's on the list of allowable items. You don't actually even have to ask. You just have to take, like, we'll say in the Bazaar of Sales, I'll only knock the time up by another 10 minutes.
That's expensive.
It is 60 gold. But you're guaranteed to find it for sale.
Well, this would be good for one person.
Let's see.
What is it?
It grants a +1 item bonus to athletics checks to leap and a +1 item bonus to acrobatics checks to balance or maneuver in flight. Activate, you can fall
And-
gently once per day while
Not
you're
just
falling.
it's as a reaction.
Yeah.
Reaction when you're falling. You treat the fall as 30 feet less.
Which I guess helps a little bit.
So from a 200-foot drop, that would reduce it to a 170-foot drop.
Which I guess helps a little bit, but
But that can help you catch back up onto the pylon.
Yes. For no particular reason, I want to remind people that Arrest a Fall is in action in Pathfinder 2, as is Grab an Edge.
And if you're being slowed for falling, that would help.
I don't need that. I'm a monk.
That's a
Neither
bit
do I.
pricey.
Words.
You guys,
That's a bit pricey, so I don't think I want that.
I'm confident that I probably won't fall.
we got gecko gloves, we got enough rope.
Yeah, all we need is we'll get 2 people up there with gecko gloves. They can lower the rope down. You could tie yourself to the rope and climb with the rope. If that's how we're gonna get up. Maybe we'll just find an entrance at the bottom.
Mhm.
We'll see. But I'm gonna pass on the cloak. So Saya, you took the other gecko gloves.
I did.
Hats? Okay.
I don't have to keep them, I just took them for now, so that someone has them.
Okay, I've got I've got 100 feet of rope. And the folding ladder if we need it one day. You never know.
Look.
Forward. Okay, now I say we go to the gecko.
Wait. Is there food in this market?
100%.
You
Yeah.
have your
I'm
pockets
sure.
full. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, your
What?
pockets are.
Oh, that's right. Nifix had unapologetically, comically,
you.
cartoonishly full pockets of food from the Hyde Mark kitchen.
Yep, you also made sure to
Got
take
it.
us to restaurants while we were dress shopping.
only a
Oh,
few
wait,
hours
so
ago.
you actually took Nifix dress shopping?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No.
No, yeah, she came with it.
I bought you
Between
one too if you want it.
joining Fixney for research and going shopping with Zilora and Saya, I thought Nifix would prefer the clothes shopping.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Checks out. So, if you ever get bored, make a bottle of Nifix with whatever you bought her.
Are you guys done with the shopping then?
Yeah.
Never.
For keeping my inventory up to date, what food did I grab?
I didn't specify.
Anything you want.
That would
okay.
be in the
All of the
kitchen at
food.
Hydemark Manor.
That would be a.
Nothing preservable. It'll go bad by the end of the day, most likely.
Probably
but
fruit, bread, cheese.
pastries, muffins,
Understood.
a little bit of cake.
Just baked goods.
Oh no, she likes meat too.
It's true. They just didn't have any, like, it was early in the morning. They didn't have meat ready to be stolen yet.
Okay.
She didn't steal anything when we were out shopping.
Nifix isn't a thief like that.
I didn't mean steal.
I
like
do.
that.
I mean, she bought lots of snacks. She procured food, but I don't think she stole it.
I mean, if I'm welcome to the kitchen, that means it's free game. They should know better.
I also imagine Nifix did a little pre-gaming in the Hydemark kitchen with with some bacon, maybe some leftover breakfast sausages.
Oh yeah.
But
Okay, I just need. I'll make something up then because it will be relevant eventually today.
okay, great. Love that for us. So, it's not a very long walk from the Bazaar of Sales back up that peninsula. So the Bazaar of Sales was over here.
Mhm.
So it's more or less a straight shot back to Underbridge. And most of you have been here before. It's muddy. It smells like sewage and seawater. You can see there are very few roads in good repair. Everything is sort of breaking or broken, flooding or paved over with just dirt. You see people, of course, but all of them unfriendly, watchful and wary. No one looking for handouts, more like watching for weakness, waiting for danger.
In this area, I think Nifix would
Distrustful.
play up the blindness just a little bit.
Probably not a bad idea.
Is she not actually blind? Or just like seem more helpless?
Or maybe ask her about it.
For no particular reason, will we have time for things such as spell preparation before we go anywhere?
So that would be part of your daily preparations.
I would have
That would have been
assumed
done
we did
basically
that,
upon
yeah.
waking up. But yes, you
Yeah.
should have everything prepared.
Okay. No, I know. I didn't realize. Well, I was just thrown into this in the beginning of this day.
That's true. So like if you want to re-prepare to have something that's maybe better suited to this, you would
Mhm.
have to wait until dawn,
Which is why
which you
I don't
guys
have-
could do, of course.
Nope, I see that DM smile.
I'm going to take the liberty of dragging the token on the map. I forgot to move the rest of you to the actual city map. No, I didn't. Just kidding.
Say I can see it.
Instead of being here and all you see is this bridge, we're going to go over here.
In the water.
Oh,
I
into the
see,
water.
I
We're
see.
swimming. Oh,
We're swimming.
For reference, this is the shadow clock, which you can still see, by the way.
okay. And the gecko is where?
Right here.
Oh, we're at it. It's this one. Okay.
That's the gecko. Yeah, right there.
Okay. We can just see all of Underbridge from here.
I guess to start, we're gonna just do a perimeter around it and see what we can see.
Okay.
I mean, you're not gonna see much with it, so be
How
so
big are
down
these
here.
squares?
50
Big.
feet, I believe.
Okay.
Well, we're trying to see if there's a way in at the bottom. That's specifically
Yeah.
what we're
So-
looking for.
The sides of this Irespan piling are carved with well over 1,000 different depictions of leering, clinging geckos.
I
It
see where it got
is
its name. I see. Mhm.
The only piling whose foundations are untouched by the waters of Outcast's Cove. Its sides are entirely free from roosting bird life, it looks like. Which is strange. Like, you can see pigeons on the other pilings. You can see gulls. You can see nothing here. In fact, even the people, the loiterers, the denizens of Underbridge itself, seem to keep clear.
You all know what the Irespan was built for, yes?
Troop transportation. I don't remember.
It was built 10,000 years ago, part of Thassilon. It was made to connect Zin Bakrakhan to here. But she kind of looks up when things went to shit. This kind of fell with the rest of Thassilon. And then she'll start looking around for some kind of something suspicious. That's odd, the area.
Yeah. Sort of. Actually, it's not really a room. I mean, yeah, you know what? Yes, you can.
Okay.
As you guys are slowly making your way around its perimeter. And I say slowly because that is a massive
I figured
fucking
it would, yeah.
piling. Lorien, there is something that strikes you as odd. Every 95 seconds precisely from within the iris, or from within the gecko, you can hear what sounds like a single gear shifting. Like a clock gear turning one increment every 95 seconds.
Do you guys hear that? Listen, right now. I assume we hear like a click.
Once you know to listen for it, you can faintly make it out.
I'm sure Nifix could probably hear it really good once I point it out.
Yeah, it wasn't that you guys like didn't hear it. It was more that like it just didn't really seem to stand out amidst
Yeah.
all the
Someone's
other
kneecaps
sounds.
were
noises, yeah.
busted.
No, it's coming from in the gecko. And then there's a pattern every 95 seconds. That's odd.
Do the other ones do that?
The other pilings?
Yeah, like is that just a
I've
normal
never-
piling thing?
Not that I'm... Well, we were at the one, right, Stilly? And the very
No.
beginning. Oh, was that a different adventure? My bad.
Yeah.
That
So
was,
we've
that was
never been
Shattered
there.
Star.
Well, my bad. I went back in time. I've never been to any of the pilings, so
Zilora has. Ayaba lives in the piling in the upper right, the
80.
harpy.
85.
Oh, So yeah,
Um,
is that normal?
you never noticed anything of the sort.
I'm not sure. There's so much external noise. I wouldn't have known to listen for it.
To me, the precise way it's moving means it's mechanical to me. Fixney is you can't sense anything through this piling, right? It's too thick to sense metal or anything like that.
Can't even see through it at all either.
Oh, yeah.
Although, how far away does the sound seem like?
Distant.
How distant?
It's not adjacent to the outer wall, is the best you can say.
I was gonna say, is there any part of the wall where it sounds louder or more clear?
I mean, it would take you like 6 hours to do the entire perimeter,
Oh yeah,
going
because it's
only
every
like 10
minute.
feet per 95 seconds. Like, yeah. So
Hey,
hard to
We
say.
couldn't use like a sense direction check on this, could we? Since it's not like using nature.
Like, is it within 500 feet
Like to
distant?
see where
It's
it's
with.
like
I mean, it has to be because it's
originating?
inside the piling.
Yeah.
The best. So I would say you don't really like. You know the direction it's coming from toward the interior
Hmm.
and above. That's about the
So,
best.
okay.
Like I don't think there's.
Well, so now that we're closer, I guess it wouldn't be easier. I was gonna say we still don't see an opening,
Yeah,
but it
walking
wouldn't be
around, I
easier to see
assume.
it from closer.
I will say, can I get everyone who is actively searching and not doing so in Pathfinder 2,
No.
exploration has different actions you can be doing. Investigating, scouting, avoiding notice, detecting magic, searching. For anyone who is actively searching, which would be looking for either traps or secret doors, please make a seek action now. I'm sorry, let me give you your tokens.
Yay.
I am seeking, but I'm also always investigating as well. So
Weird that it's not spitting.
Once
smoke.
again, it didn't pop everyone out, but it
we're
did
all
that
there.
earlier.
We're just in a pile.
That's alright.
I know. Usually it
Yeah,
throws
it goes
everyone out in every direction. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Um,
wearing anything yet.
A seek. Do you want me to make the investigate as well, or?
Well, that's not a roll. That's more as things come up.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's my seek. Then.
This is just for people who are using their exploration action to search and aren't focusing on like keeping watch or detecting magic or whatever.
Well, I was gonna say,
I
I do
don't-
eventually want to start asking the locals stuff, but not yet.
Are there locals nearby?
I think
Like,
they're avoiding the
People
place.
kind
Is what
of
he
avoid
said.
this area. Yeah.
If you go a little ways away, yes, but not like. For whatever reason, it seems like this piling makes people and animals uncomfortable.
Probably because it's ticking.
Yeah, it's the bomb inside.
Tick, 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 tick.
At present, Lorien, Saya, Zilora, none of you see any sign of an entrance, at least not at ground level.
Not at ground level. Okay.
However,
A bit of breeze anywhere?
well, hold tight, because Lorien,
Somebody tooting.
who either rolled incredibly or incredibly awful and is
Oh,
getting
no.
false info,
I'm
No.
sure you rolled a 20 today.
you see footprints coming right up to the ire span, or I'm sorry, right up to the gecko.
You keep calling it the Irespan.
I do. Just a little piece of it. Just a little piece. On a. I'm sorry. I'm looking for the direction. Which side? I think it's the southwest side. I might change that direction. I'm looking for it, but on one side you can see prints that go right up to it. And you also see prints that leave.
Do they go up? Are they on the wall?
The muddy shoe print.
Like somebody
Yeah.
Muddy shoe
walks
prints
up
on the
wall?
no.
Okay, I'm just asking. It's valid.
Well. Oh.
There has to be a way in that's not.
It is the
climbing
southwestern
the wall.
side. And yes, actually, there are faint scuff marks on the wall.
Okay, you fucking.
But wait,
giving me
hold on.
shit.
But maybe that's not. Maybe it is like a false door, and the scuff marks are like uncovering it.
Are the
You know what I
scuffs
mean?
footprints?
Hard to tell.
We gotta knock, see if it sounds hollow.
Can the rest of us see it now
That's
that
how I
Lauren's
find
pointed it
studs
out?
in my walls.
Well, check.
Yeah.
Have a look and see how far the scuffs go. If that's the
Yeah,
case
how
or
far?
not.
Looking up, how far do they go?
Like they must trail wood up. If
So the problem is there's a lot of things jutting out of this piling all over the place. It's hard to keep eyes on them, but they go as far as you can see, which is about
Okay.
like 15 feet.
Is this the same side that the window would have been on?
summon no spider crawl. Wait, no. What's it called?
The window I misspoke last week is on the southern face. This is the southwestern face.
I mean, that's kind of southern.
Okay, I can activate. I can just do one pair of gloves for now, and I can go out there and just see where these go. This is the best lead up we've got right now. What do you guys think?
You wanna? Oh, never mind. If you want, at any point, I can climb it. It shouldn't be a problem. Without
Yeah, but-
using,
Yeah, but
An
if you
item.
fall,
you'll catch me.
I can't promise that.
Vixney will catch me.
You're Yeah, but I'm gonna be following the footprints,
Doubtful.
and you can't see them.
Yes, I can.
You can't, can you? They're footprints, not step. Like,
Esco,
I
can
disbelieve her
I see the footprints?
You can feel them with your hand.
as she like spreads them all over. It's just-
Yeah, no, like maximum. I'm blind. But in denial.
Well, we're not talking like fresh, wet prints. Like these are old. These are old.
Yeah, no,
well
that's why.
established.
That's
So.
why the fix is like feeling around for it. Like I can see, like, oh, there it is.
While this is going on, Fixney. You're having a slightly different experience.
Do you do some mushrooms?
Fixney.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Not
this
again.
You've come.
Gonna look up.
Mother!
You be. You should not come. Depart. Or don't. And feel my rage.
Mixed signals.
Help me, Fixney. And you sort of you realize like people are talking around you and have been talking.
Okay, Nifix,
Fix
I'll
them.
climb with the gloves. You come with me. You be on this side, and we'll go together.
Okay.
You know how thick these walls are?
I assume pretty thick.
I mean, there's
Yo,
like
Like,
Yo, that
gecko
piling is
statues on
thick.
them, right? Like,
Mhm,
there's
mhm.
easy handholds.
I know how thick.
Oh yes,
This
thousands of them.
this thick.
That's a lot of thick. Or
Yeah.
that's a lot of C's. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I still am feeling like I want to like push near where these scuffs are to see if there's like a false
We
door
can do that
wall or something.
first.
Yeah, if you guys want, you can spend like 10 minutes investigating the area, looking for like a catch or a lever or something.
We can do
like
a
way to.
double check before we start climbing.
Yeah. I was just gonna try to use force open.
And there's no magical.
You could do that too.
markings.
Yeah, you could totally do that.
Start
kicking
bashing
it.
it.
I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself.
There's no
Only-
magical
I think-
markings near me, right?
I don't even a critical failure hurts you. I don't think. I think you're safe. Might feel a little silly potentially, but you won't hurt yourself. Only your
All
pride.
right. Okay.
At worst. And best case scenario, well, we
Mm.
don't need to.
What
Oh,
are
We
you
you?
don't
can't
need to
see what
talk
you
about
rolled.
best case scenario.
What are you using to
Oh,
force
wait,
open?
this isn't a blind roll. Force open is a
Oh.
public roll. Hang on. I got
Okay.
it. I got it. Reveal to everyone.
No.
What
Except for
is
chat, who can.
Oh, nat-
Chat would not be aware that you rolled a natural one.
That's a nat one. You suck.
Hero
You
point,
can
hero point.
re-roll. You can re-roll with a.
You
Hero
could
point
use a
if you
hero point to re-roll it if you want.
You're
That's
gonna
okay. I
break
feel
your
like
foot.
Or
apparently
you can live
it
in
just
shame.
it gives me a penalty on other rolls if I crit fail it. So
O- o-
I'm gonna-
only other rolls to force
of this. Yeah.
open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah,
you
yeah.
might
No,
jam
no, I'm
the
good.
door.
Well,
If it's a door.
If it's a door. No, I'm okay.
Okay. Testing it, like, you have to be sure. You pull back, study where you're looking, and then slam hard into the wall. If it's
Whoa.
a door, that should do something. It should knock it at least, let alone, ideally break it open. Nothing.
Mhm.
It's as
That
solid
looks like it
as
hurts.
a 20-foot thick stone wall.
Ow.
Do
Yeah.
you feel satisfied
Oddly
now?
specific, I know, but
Satisfied isn't the word I'd use. My shoulder hurts.
it kind of like someone
So
had to do it.
I don't think it's a door, guys. But it
Yeah,
was worth a
okay.
try.
Let's go back to the. It was worth a try.
So
Nitpicks?
do we climb now?
Yeah, let's go back
Yeah,
over to
we
the other
climb
side
now.
and climb.
Okay. Do you
You
want
guys.
You want me to tie
wait.
my rope to you just in case I slip? You're strong, right?
How much do you weigh?
I might be small, but I'm definitely sturdy of muscle.
You're dense.
Yeah.
Small
couple
and
of ways.
mighty.
In a couple of ways. What does that mean?
That is mean older brother talk.
I have a strength of +2, so I should be okay. I think. At
Okay.
least
Are you guys
briefly
twins?
enough.
Enough for me to grab an edge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put my gloves on, or my
You want to give me all
pads.
the ropes? Or do you want to hold on? No, you hold the ropes, and I'm tied to you. We're good. We can do this.
I tie the rope to me, to my waist. Where'd the pads go? Didn't I put it? There they are. Use. Uses gecko pads. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna start. It's just the hands, right? So
Yes.
I just start going
And what
up
they do is they
following-
basically like latch onto the wall, and as you move your arm, it's like they have a motor of their own that lifts you with your arm. So you don't need to use any strength to move up the wall. It's just sort of pulling you along in a
Okay.
direction of your indication.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, I'll start following the prints we found.
And ye other four, what are you guys doing?
They better be waiting. I told them to wait.
Yeah, I want to be like watching them, but also kind of looking out at this point. So I guess scouting?
Okay. Yeah, I would call that scouting. Nifix?
She's climbing right behind me.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say that when I said so Lorian's climbing?
We said it
She said
earlier.
earlier.
We said it several times.
Well, yeah,
and...
I was reconfirming. Got it.
Okay.
I got it now. Okay. Nifix and Lorian climbing.
And we are tied together with rope.
And just for fun, because I
Well-
looked up sailor knots, I think doing a bowline knot and an Ashley stopper would do great. And I only wanted to use that second one for you know the reason.
I do. So you don't have a climb speed though, so you do have to make climb checks, correct?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to tell me when to roll.
I would do 20 feet, by the way, of slack between us. Not the full 50.
Yeah, that will take you out with
Wait a
me.
Did you have? No, you do. So you've never used this, and I'm not suggesting that you use it, but
Sounds like
keep in
that.
mind, Nifix,
Yeah,
you
it
do
sounds like
have
you are.
assurance with athletics.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not
You
saying that's a good
assure
idea
yourself?
because it is a low
got this.
number,
You got this.
but okay. So go ahead and make your climb.
Okay, if it says
I
put
mean-
10
Because
plus
Lorian's
my
climbing, by the way, at her
proficiency
full
bonus,
speed.
If it's plus 10 plus my proficiency bonus, does that mean
So
like,
on your
added-
character sheet, on the main tab with your speeds, there's like a little D20 symbol under climb. If you click that, it will give you a pop-up, and there's just a little button for using assurance that you could click to turn it on or off, and it will do that for you instead.
Oh, okay. Good to know. But no, I'm not doing that. Climbing, so I can roll the dice right here. I'm assuming that
You'll use
blind.
Well, you'd use the action macro for
Oh,
climb.
okay. Well, hold up.
I mean, that's fine. That works. That's
I
fine
rolled
right there.
kinda
'Cause it's got the
low,
rules
though.
anyway. Well, that's too dang bad.
I have.
Well, you could find out if it works,
Fine.
and then if you can use assurance.
No. I don't think I want to use assurance.
Okay. You begin to climb. And it's slow for you. I believe your climb speed. Why isn't it telling me what your climb speed is?
They don't have.
Because it's
Climb is
part
at-
of the skill check.
There it is.
Isn't it half speed?
Mm-mm.
You an athletics check allows you to move 5 feet per check. 10 on a critical success. So you will be going about 1/6 of Lorian's speed.
Oh, I don't know if it's worth it then. Because I'll just hold her back.
Literally. The rope is taut. Come on,
Wait
Nifix!
a minute. If your land speed is 40 or higher, increase the
Which
distance
it
by
is.
5 feet. So yeah,
Okay.
it would be 10 feet. It would be 10 feet, 15 on a critical success.
That's
So
not-
you're moving 1/3 of Lorian's speed. But
that's
if
not-
you're using all 3 actions to climb, you could be keeping up with her.
Okay.
But it's going
yeah,
to be a lot more exhausting for you.
I'm Nifix. She is like the Energizer Bunny. She'll be fine.
Also, you'd have to make 22 successful athletics checks to get to the top.
Are we going all the way to the top?
Are you?
I'm
You tell
following
me.
the footprints. You tell me. Do the footprints go all the way to the top?
I'm just gonna. We're not gonna roll every action. That's stupid. I'm just gonna say Nifix is climbing. Is keeping up. I'm just gonna say that one roll covers all
She's
in this case.
taking
'Cause
20?
That's stupid. That's not a thing. That's
I'm
the
just
assurance feat, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. The two of you climb. Nifix, you find that progress is a little tricky because there are many sections of the piling that just aren't sturdy. They crumble in your hands, and once or twice, I wouldn't say you're saved by being secured to Lorien, but it certainly helps take some of the stress off as your handholds crumble.
You know, it's
But
a
you
really
can
good thing
progress.
I did it first.
What? I'm like 20 feet ahead.
It's a really good thing I did the climbing first. I hope these pebbles don't hit them as I move
Pebbles
one
were here.
at my hand and I just try and let
Oh,
one
yeah.
go on top of Fixney.
There is debris that comes down every now and again. That would be lethal if it hit him, FYI.
I
Don't
was
Hey,
thinking
watch
like
out.
a
off
little.
of buildings,
I was
kids.
thinking like one like this, like a little rock like that big.
Yeah, that'll kill him.
Oh,
Do you know what a
gosh.
small pinprick size solid object from that height will do if it hits a person in the head?
I mean, for a commoner,
It'll come out the other side of their head.
For he's got a hard head though. He'll be fine, right?
He's a gnome. Yeah,
Also,
of course.
With his great big brain, I'm sure he knows not to stand right next to the
Right
wall
under? No.
beneath climbers.
can I have a
You progress.
spell
Now,
prepared?
Lorian, at a speed of, your speed is 30?
Yes.
Or is it 25? At a
30.
speed of 30, Lorian could get all the way to the very top of the ire span in under a minute.
Working on it.
Nifix mechanically could, but doing so would leave you so tired you'd be a limp noodle the rest of the day. I'm going to assume you guys aren't necessarily going at rocket speed just because you could go at rocket
Yeah,
speed.
yeah. Oh, I am 25 feet. Sorry, not 30.
Okay.
I
But
had to
you
double
progress.
check that.
50 feet. There is nothing. 100 feet. The scuff marks continue upward. 100.
Lorian, are you sure you didn't miss any, like, where it went in? This is pretty high. I can't see the bottom anymore.
You just see like little dots where you know your friends are waiting. Well,
That's
no, you
probably
don't.
for
Actually,
the
just
best
kidding.
that you
Just kidding.
can't see. We're very high.
We
Just
should have
keep
packed a
climbing.
parachute.
And Lorian, as you're hauling this down, the hair on the back of your neck stands up.
Hold Nifix.
Holding. Oh, well, no, I'll hold over here.
I mean, don't let go, for the love of God. Let go, Nifix!
Something's wrong.
A trap?
No. Like you're being watched.
I mean, we're watching from down below.
That is very true.
Is it them?
But there's
Stop
this
watching me.
Something
sense of
sinister. Sorry.
murderous intent. This almost overwhelming rage and hatred.
Am I able to hang on with just one gecko pad, or do I need to have both on the... Like, could I pull out a crossbow and hang on with one?
Crossbow's, I believe, a two-handed weapon, but
Oh, you're right.
no,
I'd pull
you
out
would
my
not.
my rapier, but can I not?
Yeah, I would say you could hang on with one. You could not ascend or descend with one. You need both. But you can stay where you are and draw and have a weapon in hand.
Maybe I should put it in my mouth like Zorro.
Yes.
Just don't cut yourself.
It's a rapier. I won't cut myself. Unless I go in the wrong way.
Would you get panache for it?
I'm not that kind of class.
Lorian, I need you to make a will save. That will save that I just put in chat.
Will.
Oh, it's a chat.
Just says will.
Will. I will use a
Oh.
hero point.
You sure? You don't actually know what it is.
Yeah, I already rolled it. Still a failure though.
25.
Still a failure. This seething hatred is distracting. It's sort of washing over your own senses, making it so that you can't concentrate, i.e., you cannot perform any action with the concentrate trait except seek.
So that okay. Speaking of seek, can I try to seek? and see who is sending this rage at me? Do I see anybody?
Yes, you can. And Nifix, you're too far away. Like you don't sense anything. You don't hear anything except Lorien. You just know that she's up there and she called.
I'm looking
Wait.
around.
How high up are they?
Can we hear
Right now?
anything? What's going on?
100. Lorien is 130 feet. Nifix is 100 feet. So
No, 20 feet
probably
between us.
not.
It'd be 20 feet between us.
110 feet then. I thought it was 30 feet. My bad.
Yep.
110 feet. Like you can see that they've stopped.
Do I smell anger?
Actually, you know what?
Does anger have a smell?
I'm gonna cast
Spicy.
I'm gonna look down at
Spicy.
Nifix and cast message. Someone is up here, but I don't know where. They're very angry.
Understood. I go first. So I will climb ahead of Lorien now.
So
And keep
now
my
that we're in
senses-
like action, this is closer to encounter mode. I'm gonna need you to make we'll say 2 athletics checks to climb, which will leave you 1 action remaining.
2 climb checks.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to use another action as well to cast message again. While she's climbing up.
Success.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Okay.
Oh,
Oof.
slightly better.
That is a failure. So as you're climbing, the ledge you're hanging onto suddenly breaks. You don't drop, but for a moment, like you're just hanging by one hand, and you kind of have to.
Oh god!
Your progress is stalled, so you remain 10 feet below Lorien.
Hold on, Lorien. I'm on my way.
Can I cast message
And
again? Since
No.
she's while she's
Concentrate.
climbing. Oh shit! So I wouldn't have been able to cast that to Nifix. Is that
It's okay.
correct?
If you said it out loud, I could hear you.
I'm allowing that you maybe
Okay.
called it to her, but
I
yeah,
will have called it to
maybe
her
you
then.
tried and like you can't
Like,
focus.
ah!
It's just
You're so fucking mad. I can't. Okay. Well, I don't know if I should yell out to the others or not. I guess I will. I'm gonna call down to the
Would
others.
we even be able to hear?
110.
30.
Can they
if
hear?
you have especially sharp hearing, you might, but that's a.
We're
Okay,
also-
never mind.
I would
I mean,
And you
I'm
can
an elf.
try, and we might just be like, they okay.
I would say
Vixie should
yes,
be
you
able to
could
hear.
hear, but to shout loud enough for you guys to hear,
I don't
a
want the whole
lot of people are
neighborhood.
gonna hear.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
won't.
We do notice them not moving, right?
You guys
Yeah.
saw. He
Yes.
said.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Nifix.
But we don't know why.
You think
No.
something's wrong with them there?
and
Yeah,
you could
but I don't-
probably
like,
see
what
the
do we
speck
do?
that is
Because-
Nifix beginning to close the distance between them.
What do we do? Because if something's wrong, it might not be safe for us to climb up after them.
You know what? I'm just gonna wave my hand and summon some wind. Well, casting Tailwind on myself. Well, if they are in danger, I'll go up there quickly and help out. But I
Sorry.
think they're okay.
If you can go up there quickly, why don't you go up first?
Because he's a lazy
I could
wizard.
have, but they seem very determined to go up there.
He's not a go up first kind of
That's a
guy.
fair point.
Thank you.
Now, in the meantime, Nifix, you've regained yourself, but that was you and Lorien have effectively taken a turn.
Mm-hmm. I will try and continue up.
Well, actually, hold that thought.
Well, wait. Don't I get
Wait
another
your turn.
action technically
No,
while she was climbing up? Since I
because you
couldn't.
were also you've done some seeking. You've done.
I just want to hide.
Oh, that's right. You never made your seek check.
Oh yeah. Can
Make
I
the
do
seek
that?
check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yes,
I did
that
say
you can do.
I don't know if it's.
Where are you,
top of
you
the-
angry little bitch?
I don't know
I
if
don't
it's
say that out
worth
loud.
mentioning, but I'm always scouting.
You see
You might be too far
Over
back to
here.
see.
That's why I was closing the gap.
the rattle of someone's breath hissing through their teeth.
Casting.
And you hear... No. You feel the chill in the air that you've only ever felt twice. In Roderick's Cove, in the Circle Market, when you first met these people, and in Roderick's Wreck, when Sir Roderick's ghost visited you.
Ghost stuff.
And you are like looking, you haven't stopped looking for this source. And as you're turning to look down to Nifix, you notice out in the open air, about 20 feet behind you, as the wind is just sort of blowing through a little bit of dust in the air, you notice that the dust sort of collects as though hitting a shape, invisible, floating in the air. And this shape is of like a woman, arms up, fingers like spread as if in the process of casting something. It illuminates the shape of like billowing hair behind her. And where her belly would be, it becomes an ongoing serpent's tail.
Oh.
Coiled, floating in the air. And you hear that hissing voice rattle off words of ancient arcana. And I need... Wait, is there no... Do I have to... What if I... Got it! I see what I must do.
You know, stuck to a wall like 100 feet up is not ideal for dealing with
I
this.
warned you guys, book 3 stops pulling punches on you guys. This is right in the tactics.
Can I just like swing Nifix at her?
I need
Good.
both of you to make that will save.
Oh, she's in range too? Shit.
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely.
Fuck. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
You might wanna.
You think I should use my last hero point to reroll that?
Well,
Note that if you should wish to use the heroic recovery ability of hero points, you must have at least one for it to work. Such as if you fall and take at this point...
wait a minute.
And die?
Wait a minute.
Can you use one of these things to recognize the spell?
Only if you have the abilities.
I still
Fixney could. Yes.
For
you know
me,
my
but I'm way too far.
once you know my once an adventure ability?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Is this a
Applicable.
A mental effect?
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it on my freaking character.
It's under
sheet.
actions.
Yeah.
Oh,
it should have been
actions.
the front.
Encounter. Here we go.
Mhm.
Let me make
Good
sure.
action.
So a critical failure becomes a success. I'm gonna use it.
A critical failure becomes that is such a good ability, and that's the one you get for this entire book.
You
3.
use this on me? Do you know who I am?
On
you
a
know
success,
who I look like?
Do you know who I look
both
like? Right
Nifix and Lorien have a success. On a success, you see each other only as threats. Not enemies, but your disposition toward one another and toward any other creature you see is unfriendly.
Oh.
I see Nifix as a threat.
You see Nifix as a threat, and your disposition to her and vice versa is unfriendly.
What about her in the air? I still see her as a threat.
Of course.
Okay.
This
So yeah, I might have
both
lost
of you
that
are
shit
hit.
and like I
Both
look at
of
her
you
like,
are hit.
I don't
Well,
think so.
let me tell you what actually you're feeling first, so you actually
Okay,
know
okay.
what it is.
I have a feeling.
Both of you are hit with this aura of rage that is so severe
Uh-oh.
that it drives you to paranoia. The smallest things, Nifix fumbling. You told her to get up here. What is she doing? She's sabotaging the whole mission. She shouldn't have come
Fucking it
here.
up.
Nifix. You get the idea. Same thing. She
You get it.
could have waited. There's nothing up there. What does she want you to do? Climb? You're already
Climb
climbing.
faster.
You stopped because she told you to stop. Now she's saying climb again. You fall, and now she is giving you that dirty look like you did something wrong, risking your fucking life to get up to her. She's never appreciated you, never seen how hard you work, how much you carry the emotional baggage of everyone else's shit.
God damn.
That's what you both are feeling in this moment. And
Lorraine-
upon casting that, you see the figure in the air materialize.
Oh.
Wait, can we see her too?
Oh, look at those tatas.
Of a horse-sized snake.
She was a big Madonna fan from back
That's-
in the day.
That's
Torso.
quite the cut.
Or up to the head of which is the torso
Okay, titties.
of a human woman with glowing eldritch green eyes,
Mhm.
long billowing raven hair that transforms into smoke. You see bones protruding from her body in numerous places, dripping blood into the ether where it just is gone.
Yo, is she
It
okay?
never reaches the ground.
I don't think she's
Whoever
okay.
this figure was, as though they were crushed to death, or maybe suffered a very long fall once.
Uh-oh. Foreshadowing.
Haunt?
And you see she is livid.
Me too.
And for those, since you three below were looking up, you might not have the crisp HD detail.
Enhance.
We
But
didn't see
you
how
see-
pointy the bra was.
Zoom it in
Okay.
hand.
Yeah, you're not seeing those PS1 titties, but you are. You can see something in the air up there.
That's
It's about 20 feet away, but it just appeared out of nowhere. And I'm gonna have
Tell
I
me
think
how Mind of Lust plays
everyone-
into this, GM. Go ahead.
how what?
Mind of Lust plays into this.
You make a saving throw against him and do not critically succeed. That's a reaction, and I believe you already used your reaction.
No, I just meant describe it.
I'm an idiot. That's what you just used. I'm a fucking moron. I thought that was something else. You feel much greater intensity. That was the effects of what you felt on a success. On a critical failure, at first, what you felt was
I'm gonna fucking kill her.
homicidal rage.
Yeah.
The kind of rage where, yeah. And you had that moment of everyone is like this. They're all looking at you. Everybody's staring at you, judging you. They either blame you for things that you didn't do or for the things that you did for them. They hold every little slight against you, and it's not fair. It's wrong. Damn them all. Fuck Magnimar. Corvosa. Every person you've ever come across who stared at you, who gave you that strange look, and you feel this rage so intense and hot, it brought anger tears to your face for a moment. And in that moment where you are on the precipice of crossing the line that no one ever wants to cross, something else awakens in you. Recognition. Math, formulae, understanding of the innermost aspects of enchantment. Recognition
Enchantment?
of
Math saves
the
day.
seduction, the seduction of anger, the desire to act. And as soon as you recognize it, you begin to pick it apart. Not fully, because it's still a success and not a critical success. But that part of your mind that suddenly began to process this advanced enchantment magic diffused it down to just irritation and resentment instead of murderous intent.
So I do recognize what it is.
You recognize that it was a spell of enchantment, something to ensnare your senses. And on that note, let's go over here.
And now you're mad
Where
about that
hopefully-
too.
I'm just mad.
The visuals are good. Everyone can see correctly.
It's a little
it's very
funky,
black,
but it's very dark.
It should be yeah, I don't have the cityscape below,
Okay.
but the wall is of the
Would it help if I put light on myself?
No, it's not
Okay.
dark. That's just
Are
or
you
wait,
sure?
or is it dark?
I think it's dark. It looks dark.
Oh,
Very
whoops!
dark.
It is actually dark. Teehee.
Yeah. You don't believe me?
Let me
Now I'm
let me
mad
just
at you
throw a
too.
light source.
Don't get
I'll
me
just
started.
throw a light source.
Ah, that's
There.
better.
Yeah, that works.
Still floating in space.
I need everyone to
but-
roll initiative.
Okay.
Of course you do.
And here's the thing: Lorien and Nifix must use athletics for initiative.
Oh. Delete my
That
thing then.
sounds
Sorry.
fun.
I rolled
Even
terrible.
though I have a climb speed.
Just kidding. Lorien, you may choose athletics or perception.
Did you already get rid of it?
I did.
Okay. I don't even know what it was, but I will keep perception. Thank you very much.
Oh, where's roll?
Rolled a 2.
I rolled a 3.
That's
a
not
plus-
great.
And to be clear, the ledge here, disregard that. That's about another 100 feet above you.
That's
This?
the top.
This thing by me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about 100 feet up, so don't worry about that.
So
You're just on the
come
wall.
Well, what if I go up there?
In fact, let's do this. Make
No.
Should we have the elevation markers?
that easier. Yes, actually.
would be
So
handy.
you three, I would think, you said you were a little back. You're at 0, so that's fine.
Mm.
Lorien, I said, was at 130. Nifix is at 120. Oh, good on you. You already did it. And she is at 130
Darn.
and also flying. Is there a thing for that? No.
Great.
We'll just know she's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
she's in the middle of the air.
I mean, she's
so-
130 feet up over the void, so I mean, she better be flying. And on that note, as this creature snarls in rage, lashing out, Zalora,
Oh.
you don't know what you're seeing. You're just like looking. You see that thing just floating in the air.
Oh, I like
And-
this music.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I do
say
like
this
this
is
music.
Never a
Um,
good sign when there's a pipe organ, though. Never a good
yeah,
sign.
it's just like it's so Castlevania, and
I was gonna
love-
say, is this getting into Castlevania?
Do I know how far above us she is?
She's
I
130.
would say maybe not.
No,
Maybe
I
you don't
know
know,
that,
like, oh
but
yeah,
do
that's
I?
130 feet, but you have a sense of it at least.
But
like,
I can know what's not gonna reach her. Like I
yes,
not. Okay.
absolutely, I would say.
God, I hate this.
You
That's
can
not- I
delay
didn't-
if you want.
I didn't mean to do that.
Wait for
But
me.
actually, no, that's fine.
Wait.
I'll draw it. Yeah, I'm up. I'm gonna wait.
I can get it. I can get us up there. This is gonna take a while
Yeah?
though.
I don't know
Yep.
if we have a while.
Also, fix knee. You know.
Yep.
All right. Are you delaying, or are you readying, or are you passing?
I'm just ready. I'm drawing my crossbow, but
Okay. Once you draw it, so you cannot delay, but you could ready then, or pass once you've drawn it.
yeah. Do I have to press anything to ready?
No, just tell me what you're readying for and what you are going to do when the trigger.
I'm gonna try to shoot her because I think that's the only thing I can do from this far away.
Word for that. So like, if she's more in range, would be the trigger. I
You could do
guess?
that. Also, though, keep in mind she might be in range, just having a hefty penalty.
Yeah.
Like -3 penalty.
Oh wait, yeah.
Is
no,
that it?
actually, this
Wait, it's only
crossbow-
minus
no, I think it's
three?
more than that. No, I think it doubles every increment. I don't remember what.
What's the range on a hand crossbow?
Oh
Not
no,
long
that's
enough,
like -5.
But I do have chilling darkness, which is 120 feet. But it's a spell.
Oh yeah, the range is 60 feet on a hand crossbow.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, that's not bad. That means no, that's not bad at all.
So
If she's
that's
only
-2?
130 feet, it would be -1 for 61 to 120 feet.
Oh,
So it'd
only
be
minus
-2.
one?
Okay.
That's
It'd be
not bad
-2
at all.
then
total
I'll-
to hit her.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
because
then I'll
after
ready
it goes
that
-4.
Cool.
And what's the trigger?
Well, I was gonna say until she gets in range, but if I can do it anyway,
She's in range.
she's in
Yeah.
range. I might as well just shoot. But apparently, I didn't add any ammo.
Oh,
You
that's
might- You just have
there's
to
an easy way to
reload
do that.
it.
No.
Right?
There's a. You have to tell
Oh.
it what ammo to use. You have it in your
Okay.
inventory, right?
No, I don't think so. I think that's the problem.
Okay. We can add that for free. That was an oversight.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you'd buy a crossbow and not have the ammo. for
Right.
it.
No.
That's bolts.
This is for hitting people, not shooting them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit
Uh,
them over the head.
Oops, that
perfect.
shouldn't be in your backpack. That should be under equipment. Yeah, okay.
Ah, got
I
it.
gave you
Okay.
10. Maybe 20. Let's go 20. I feel like 20 is reasonable.
I just kinda
And
like
what
the
you
standard.
do is under hand crossbow, edit. You don't have to do it. I got it. Edit and what? How do you set the ammunition?
It's already set. I did it already.
Oh,
Just make sure you have it
big
loaded.
brain.
I did, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, now it should work. Sorry about
Well,
that.
then I can just shoot her if
Do it.
it's close enough.
Yeah,
Shoot the
yeah.
bitch.
Just make sure you target her before you make the attack. Hover over her token and press the T key, or double right click her token.
Got it. All right.
So yeah, you don't know what you're seeing up there, but you
It
can
looks
count on
threatening, and
one
I wanna
hand the
get
number
its
of
attention.
giant snake women appearing in the middle of the air just when your comrades are climbing. Probably not
Yeah.
friendly.
Not
So
ideal.
this says range penalty is -4.
Is it -2 per increment? I thought it was -1 per increment.
That's probably. They probably
Oh.
have it right then.
Okay, so it's -2 per increment.
You know what? Fuck it.
Get her.
Might as well try.
Damn.
It was a good try.
Oof.
You fire the bolt, and for you, it just disappears into the sky, like you wouldn't necessarily see. Lorian Nifix, it passes through her form like she's made of smoke. Just whiffs.
That's gonna be my question.
Which is not to say she's immune, it's just how I'm flavor texting the miss.
Does she look like a ghost from down here? Or does she look corporeal?
So the picture is pretty much spot on what she looks like.
Okay.
The
so
only
she-
thing missing is like the gruesome bones popping out of her body from where.
Yeah. Okay, so she doesn't look like a ghost. Okay.
She's smoky. Her body literally becomes smoke at the ends, but I guess from far away, you might not see that clearly. Okay.
Yeah, there's really not much
You
I
already
can
had
do
it-
from down here. So.
I'd say you already had it loaded. If you want, you could use your third action to reload, or you
reload
could
for
do
the
like a
next
recall
time.
knowledge or something. Okay,
Yeah, I'll reload.
got it. Okay. Lorian.
Man, I'm just mad.
This feels like book 5 tactics, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's attack them while they are 200 feet in the air.
Are there
climbing.
any like little alcoves I could stick my butt? Like things to sit upon? You said it was pretty climbable.
I not comfortably. It's always going to be precarious, but you could. I would say you could make a balance check, and on a success, you could be more or less stable there, unless something knocks you off.
Okay. I'm gonna look down at Nifix. Nifix, you have about 5 seconds to move your ass. Or I'm cutting you loose. And she's gonna put her ass in the. I'm mad. Sorry. She's gonna like shove herself in the alcove. And I'm gonna let go with the gecko climb. So, a balance check, you said?
Yeah.
Balance. Oh my god, that was almost a 3. It's a 32 total. Is that good enough?
I would say that is it's not a critical success, it is a success.
Okay.
You are
and
settled in comfortably enough.
comfortably. Man, my
Barring
butt's gonna
something
hurt
knocking
later.
into you, you'll
Yeah,
be
like
fine.
Nifix.
Sure.
Or her blasted me off here. I'm going to. That was an action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to devise a stratagem. Let me think about the best way to deal with these bitches. Zoom in.
These bitches.
There we go. That's the zoom in we needed.
Hope I'm right.
To zoom.
Oh shit!
All I
Did
can
I
say is
double?
hope I'm R.
Did it roll?
Like
Oh, it
went
did.
into the wall.
Not
Yeah,
great.
oh, it rolled.
Ugh.
And I get a free
Recall
knowledge
knowledge.
check. So.
Yep.
Here's that. Obviously on her.
Sorry. Ooh. Okay. You recognize a ghost. That's the best you got. You don't know what.
Oh,
This
fuck.
is
I rolled bad. Okay.
not good.
I'm gonna quick draw my spirit sight crossbow and shoot that bitch. This should be with the 6.
It's the 6. Yep.
Yeah, which misses.
So you fire it. It just. Actually, I would say in this case, the part you shoot just vanishes off of her and reappears after the bolt passes.
Okay.
Gross stuff.
And I think I have 1 action left. Right?
Balance. No.
You
That was
devise a
third.
stratagem.
Yep. Okay. So that's
right.
it.
Okay, so yeah, I'll be here.
Fixney, down on the street. What do you do?
I'm gonna reach into my bag and grab a scroll case. That's one action. Another action to grab a scroll from the scroll case. And now put the scroll case back in my bag. That is my turn.
That's it. Okay.
Look,
All right.
I don't have the special magic stuff.
I
to
get it.
grab
I get it. It just sucks. Nifix. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Lorian, this says certain stratagem, you do half your strategic strike damage.
You're right. I forgot about that.
Ooh.
Let me
Is
roll
that
that.
new for level 8?
No,
Oh, okay.
I've had this, but everything's been immune to precision damage. And
That's right.
strategic strike is
Well,
precision damage. Pretty
She
sure.
is immune to precision damage.
Gosh.
That bitch! Thanks for pointing it out.
Nifix, your turn.
This is gonna suck.
He's gonna cut me loose. Yeah.
Don't you near me,
To the
bitch.
stupid gloves wear off, then see where you were at. And Nifix is honestly just gonna climb.
Okay. Climbing is an action, so go ahead and climb. That'll be your first one.
Oh.
Well, that is a failure, not a critical failure.
That just means she doesn't move.
What?
It just means you don't move for that action.
You know what? I'll continue to climb because I'd rather just a fail rather than a critical fail. So I'll reroll a critical failure.
Okay.
Only. Oh God, I keep rolling under a
That is a
10.
success.
Okay.
You climb 10 feet. You are now level with Lorien. I'll worry about the altitude. You just tell me your actions.
I'm gonna glare at her as if I can actually properly see her and just do and keep going.
Are you gonna do anything useful?
I mean, she's demoralizing her. You
Oh,
know?
you can't see her, can you? 'Cause
Not
she's in the air.
No, not really. She's like right at the edge of my vision.
There's some
I also
snake
can't
bitch.
fly. You know what? So everything that I do, I need my hands, and my hands are currently occupied by climbing. You dumbass.
This, I will reiterate,
That's
this
what
is
Nifix is gonna say.
vicious for tactics in Book 3. Even, like, Book 3 is always mean. This is some Book 5 shit right here.
Why didn't you think of that? You never think ahead. You have to think. We're gonna have to hug and eat
I
muffins
guess,
together.
is
after
that the
this.
end? Your
Yeah,
turn?
we're gonna have to have a heart-to-heart. But like, I didn't mean what I said. No, 'cause that's my second action. My third action, I'm gonna continue.
Oh, you're going past? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yay.
That is a success. Okay, cool. So,
I will drag her with me, by the way.
this
If I get to it.
creature
This fucking bitch.
lets out a hiss between
Her,
her
not you.
razor-sharp teeth. Pathfinders. It's
Yo.
always Pathfinders.
Yeah, you're
I mean,
right.
it
years
is the name
ago.
of the game.
Oh, yeah.
12 years ago, a group just like you ruined everything! And
Sounds like you just suck.
she's not good. As she screams this, it lets out a sonic burst.
Oh god.
Oops.
Oh.
Hit
That
both
should have
of us,
targeted the two
I
of you.
assume?
Let me undo that and recast it, because I didn't have you two targeted. There we go.
You rolled better damage. Not fair.
Okay, so each of you gets a fortitude save
Oh my god, I can't roll.
as these waves of sound make your blood run out your ears, make your head feel like it's about to explode. Lorien, you take 13 points of sonic damage.
Bitch.
Nifix, you take 6 points of sonic damage. And Lorien, you are deafened for 1 round.
So she can't hear all my
I can't
bitches?
hear
That's
Nifix.
bullshit. This is bullshit, Askell, and you
As
know it.
Nifix went past, that was only 2 actions.
Oh, I'm gonna
God.
yell at her. There's only one bitch bigger than Nifix, and that's you. Fuck you.
For her third action, she seems to just sort of slither through the air,
Oh shit.
Look at me, I'm a snake. I'm a stupid little
ascending
snake.
about 10 feet.
Oh man, that was a
No, not
more
that.
than 10
Too
feet.
much. Too much. Too much. There we go.
Oh, she zoomed up.
As she does. The city may have forgotten about me, but you will die remembering
Yeah,
what
but
is
I mean, like,
left. Sanisha.
What did you say? What was the last word?
Zanisha.
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 Zanisha
Thank you.
From Rise of the
Uh-huh.
Gods?
Yeah. Get a life, you hoe.
I know that one.
What's the point of saying, "Oh, the city forgot about me, but you're gonna remember me as I kill you"? Like,
It's kind of insane, isn't it?
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got yeeted off of a clock tower once upon a time. Saya, before I give you your turn, her saying that feels like a really good spot for us to say, we're going to pause right here and take a break. I'm so sorry. I know. We're going to open with Saya doing things.
Doing nothing.
Chat, we encourage you to hydrate, stretch, grab some snacks, and hurry back so we can see how Zanisha's been doing these past 12 years.
Not good.
Seems like not good.
See you soon. Hi.
Hi.
All right.
What do you want, Askel?
I want Saya to take her turn. Jesus, Nit, it's been like 15 minutes. What are you doing? Come on, take your turn.
I've been trying to figure this out for the whole first several actions. Then I had an extra 15 minutes and Saya still doesn't know what to do because...
It's not a real good situation, admittedly.
No,
Dance and inspire your allies. Best I got for
From
you.
below, you can see that whatever the serpent... Really, you guys probably can tell more of it that it's a snake than that there's a lady attached to the snake.
There's
Whatever
a
it
snake
is
up there.
definitely flying toward Lorien and Nifix.
yeah, that doesn't look good. Bixney, you said to wait for you? You're gonna get us up there?
Yeah, just don't worry.
Alright.
It's gonna be a little bit.
Okay, sure. Fine. Can I do a recall knowledge on her?
Yes,
panic.
but due to the distance, I am going to say there's a slightly higher DC for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
So make sure you target her.
Oh, right.
If you ever targeted when you roll it, it'll even tell me if you beat the DC. I don't even need to look.
Oh, that's nice.
This is such a cool macro.
Alright, I'll see if I could figure out who she is or what she is or anything about her from Forever Awoke.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, you don't know.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fine.
I was excited because you had a specific lore that worked here,
An undead
but it was
lore?
still failure.
Yeah, too far away.
So you know it's a failure because I'm not giving you bullshit information or true information.
Yep.
Failure is the good one.
Yeah.
You can trust
Well,
it.
I mean, success would be nice, but that's fine. Well, I don't even have anyone to, like, enjoy the show with. I'm feeling very unconfident. I'm just gonna, there's no range on enjoy. Oh no, a creature within 30 feet. Never mind. So, she can't even, like, enjoy this show. Can I fascinate? I'm sure fascinate. She's not even looking at me. Whatever, I'm gonna dance.
Shine a little light at her like a moth.
I'm gonna dance in the street by myself right now.
She's getting warmed up.
Yeah, I gotta get warmed up. See if I can get some panache. If I can do like a backflip off the tower, that'd be cool too. Whatever. It just means something to be cool.
Oh my god. To Zulora, you've got to seem like the biggest crazy person ever. Saya is literally just starting to dance.
like, not the time for that, but
Yeah,
Like, I know, literally yesterday you met Ayava, and she's not even the craziest person you've met in the last 24 hours. Like,
yeah.
Saya's standing out here just dancing.
yeah. It's not even.
I feel like
a
Zulora
cool
kind of feels like she's still in that dream. And like all of this craziness, she's just gonna wake up at some point. So she's just going with it.
building. Whatever.
That's fair.
Do I beat Zanisha's will DC? Or sorry, do I meet it?
It didn't compare that? Even though you had her targeted?
It's fine.
Uh,
Why did it say singing? I'm
no.
not singing. Okay.
No, you do not.
That's fine. No panache for
Cool.
me then. That's 1, 2.
No, on a failure, you still get panache until the end of your next turn.
It's no good.
Well, it ups your speed.
I'm
Do
just
it,
gonna.
Need to go where?
Just run up the wall, I guess.
Do a backflip.
If I do a backflip off the wall, can I get panache for real?
No.
Okay.
It has to mean something.
I know, it wasn't even mean anything. I don't know. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
I-
Yeah. So yeah, basically
waiting for-
Saya's like looking at it and nervously dancing a little
Nervous
bit,
dance. Waiting for Fixney to get us up there.
and Zilora.
I'm gonna try to cast Chilling Darkness on her.
Sure you target her.
And I think I am still targeted. Oh, yeah, I was, and then I untargeted. Okay.
Okay.
Let's.
2 actions, 100. Oh, so she's actually out of range now.
Oh, cause she
She's
moved.
at 140 feet.
Oh.
That bitch.
Was she one above us?
What
She
if you
went
just
up
like?
to go after
What
Nifix?
if you just hop in the air? You think
If
that
I
would
jump?
do it?
I mean, I can
Yeah.
jump pretty high, but can
A
I
20
jump and also?
20
I
feet
don't
is an awfully long way to jump up.
Oh, what's the? What is my? I have high jump.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you jump like, isn't it like 3 feet plus 1 for every point of high
That's like
jump is
Ignore
halfway-
really
this.
hard.
Just
That's
ignore
like
this.
halfway there.
I'm just looking at it for myself.
Sure.
Oh no, yeah, we're gonna. No. So I'm gonna shoot her with my crossbow again.
That works. You know what? Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it didn't really do much last time, but
Then doesn't that mean it's about due to do something?
Nope.
Oh. Well,
apparently not.
that's really unfortunate. A 19 on
Yep.
the die, 26 misses.
That is really unfortunate.
But if you were in range, let me tell you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
Why
minute.
are you prone?
This says you're prone.
Why?
You're not prone.
I don't know.
Why are you taking a nap right now?
You
I
hit.
did-
That is a
what?
hit.
Okay.
Why did it think you were
Prone
prone?
minus.
I have no idea.
Weird.
That's
Oh.
Woo!
Well.
you know.
Yeah, you don't have
It
the
hit,
prone symbol
maybe-
either.
everybody. Oh.
Hmm.
Well,
Maybe it gets her attention.
so it kind of passes through her, but this time not because it missed. This time it passes through her because she resists at least 1 point of damage.
Okay.
But you know what? We're progressing at this rate. At some
It's-
point,
it's
you should start
progress, yeah.
damaging her. That was only 1 action. 2 because you had to reload. No, you reloaded last turn. So yeah, that was only 1 action.
Okay, so I am gonna reload. I don't even think I can cast like helpful spells on them at this range.
No, they're pretty far up.
You can start preparing to cast spells on yourself or me or Saya.
Not with 1 action though, Alvin.
Oh.
You
No.
could try something like take cover or hide or recall knowledge to see if you can identify her.
Yeah,
Um,
let me recall knowledge. I don't think it's gonna help.
Can't
me,
hurt.
but-
Interesting.
Oh.
So you've got a few little tidbits that you think you recognize here.
Okay.
Number 1. God, I'm trying to justify how you would know this from so far away.
The arrow didn't hit.
That is not a straight
Uh-huh.
up ghost.
Okay.
It is a type of ghost called a seething spirit. A ghost preserved through rage.
Oh.
They tend to be more sane than your average ghosts. They have big periods of lucidity where much of their original personality is preserved. However, in the rest of the time, they are basically a horrific rage monster with all the benefits of a ghost. You can do further recall knowledges to try to learn more specifics about that. But the other thing you are aware of is that 12 years ago, someone of whom you know fought a creature like this right here in Underbridge at the Shadow Clock. You know something of those events.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone in chat who might be in Knit's game, plug your ears for a sec. You know that this creature was named Zanish. She was one of a pair of siblings called Lamia, specifically Lamia matriarchs. They were thousands of years old, and they plotted a grand scheme to bring back the Rune Lord of Greed. And more or less, though they were both slain by your friend and her friends, they still succeeded in bringing him back, however temporarily.
So
You're
I was
almost
under the
positive
impression that she
this
was
is...
not, that she was already defeated.
No, you know she was. She was
Okay.
definitely thrown from the top of the Shadow Clock and buried under a bell and a bunch of rocks.
Okay.
So
But
it kind of makes
clearly
sense that
not
now there is
permanently.
her as a rage ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I think a greed
But you know
ghost, but,
that-
you know.
What you heard was that she was a manipulator, an enchantress, a schemer with nothing but contempt for all mortality.
So question. If I were is there a range on things like creating a diversion?
Probably. I don't know what that range is. I think
Usually eyesight.
visibility. Yeah, I think they just have to
Yeah.
see it or hear or whatever the, whatever
You
the case
just
may be.
Gotta get her attention.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
my
not a
whole-
hard
my
number
whole
on
plan
it. It
is
just
try
has to.
okay. Well, I kind of just want to yell at her.
Like, hey, look here.
But I want to really be a bitch about it and just be like, you already lost. What are you doing here? And just see if my whole goal is to try to get her attention on me. Basically, I don't know if she would come down, but I want to
Okay,
try.
I would say you can use intimidation, deception.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's any other. Yeah, I would say
Well,
it'd be either intimidation or deception
I mean,
because
creative
you're trying to
diversion
piss her off and
is
attract her attention.
just
that is deception,
a roll
yeah.
on here. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Just make sure you got her targeted.
I think I do still, but
That, incredibly, is a success.
that is
Nice.
incredible. Okay, I'm not going to question it.
Zolora receives a hero point. It's automatically been added. What do you say?
Oh man. I just want to really be rude about like what I know and just kind of say, you already lost. Why are you still here? Give up. You're not going to accomplish anything out here. I don't know. Try to be demoralizing, but mostly I'm just trying to yell to get her attention.
Didn't the bell already toll for the... Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Senpai has noticed you.
Ah,
Yes.
she's gonna try to kill you now.
You can't see
That's right,
well,
She can come
but
down
but you
here.
can... Even from where you're at, you can make out two green pinpricks of rage staring down at you.
What are you going to do with those
She's in
beady
the process
eyes?
of flying toward Nifix. She has halted in the air.
Perfect. It's all according to plan.
Yeah. Lorian.
Well, I'm still gonna shoot her ass, so
Yeah.
I'm going to devise a stratagem again. I shift my butt cheeks a little bit in my spot to try to figure out how I should do this. Oh!
Oh,
That'll be
I like
nice.
that. I like the sound.
Oh, I should say I reload my crossbow as well. And now I will attack.
You've got a guaranteed critical hit locked in the chamber.
I shoot her ass.
Okay.
Does
Well.
it hit?
And let me make sure we
42
don't have any
damage.
epic criticals, do we?
I don't think so.
Ooh, that'd be convenient.
Holy shit! It's a shame she's.
Well, she's immune to the precision on there, so.
Boo.
That says it's only pierce. Oh, but it is ghost touch, so it should. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Okay.
takes
It
half.
flipped
So
those
she takes none of the
numbers
precision.
around.
But she
Yeah.
takes 24 points of damage as the bolt punches right into her serpent body. And she lets out this horrible hiss. With your son.
Am I still deafened?
Yes, until the end of your turn.
What? That's all I do. That's all my actions.
Okay. Fixney, at long last.
Can I summon a creature under me?
Not when you're on the ground. No.
Ah, shame. Okay, well, I'm summoning a large creature, blood a scroll, start muttering some words, and then
What do we mean when we say a large creature?
Is it a large creature? It's not large. I'm summoning a hippogriff.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Where's my scroll?
Also, that token is metal as hell. All right. This is from a scroll, you said?
Yes.
And you don't have any abilities pertaining to scrolls, right? So it's just, it's not
Nope.
your fancy Thassilonian stuff. It's just
Nope.
arcane.
This is a scroll. Ah, here it is.
Fixney begins to read from this scroll, and as he finishes, the scroll erupts in arcane flames from the inside, burning circular outward until it's nothing but ashes in his hands. And in a flash of eldritch light, you hear the screech of an eagle as something tears out of the ground, crawling on hooves and claws up to the street. Is a hippogriff a lion eagle or is it a horse eagle? It's a lion. No, it is a horse eagle, right?
No,
No,
that's
I
a
think it's
griffin.
lion.
So it's eagle head, horse body, and
griffin.
eagle wings.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think hippogriff is horse eagle. I always get griffins and hippogriffs mixed up.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got the talons on its front feet though, and the thing sort of I don't want to say it like clucks a little bit, nipping at the air. Looks
I'm
about
gonna-
preening its wings for a
I'm
second.
gonna command it to toss me onto his back. That's
So
just
Laura's
two
gonna
actions.
turn to Saya and be like, "Did you know he could do this?
He summons all kinds of stuff.
All right,
What
so
do you mean?"
so get on.
All right.
So you find out about summoner's sacrifice.
What?
That's what this was for. Can I use this two actions to toss me onto his back?
I would say one of his two actions, he can pick you up and throw you on his back. It won't be very gentle.
No.
Do we
Toss
all-
that one too, and at least within reach. I'm pointing aside.
Do we all fit? Oh, hi.
Not yet.
Oh.
One more
Only
turn.
one
Oh.
should fit. Fixney being small, I would say, allows him to be an added rider.
Mhm.
Zlora, get on.
Ca-
And
Can
then
I?
that's my turn.
I thought we can't fit.
Not yet.
It's
Not
gonna cast
yet.
Ant Hall on it probably or something.
No.
What do you mean
Digging
not
it, digging
yet?
it.
No. There's one more
Nara,
turn.
do you remember I warned you about Alvin?
Yeah,
Get
I'm
on.
okay.
Yeah, he's only
Is
about
this-
halfway into this combo, whatever it is, and it's
Is-
growing.
Is it safe to get on this?
Always trust the gnomes.
I mean, she's gonna come down here. I just pissed her off. You know, whatever. Okay.
That ends Fixney's turn. Saya, you're a little bigger. It can't actually use an action to throw you on its back.
That's okay. I'll do a cool backflip and get panache that way.
We'll say it uses its second action that Fixney gave it to sort of trot to you and lower its wings so that you can mount.
Which is the action.
Nifix! Way back up.
I'm gonna do what I've been doing.
You might encounter an issue.
What?
Being the 20-foot slack between us. Because I didn't move.
That's fine. I have another 20 feet to go. Or 10 feet.
Yep,
I'm just waiting for you to
so
sumo.
action one is a
jump
climb?
onto him.
Yes.
Her.
did
I
not go.
almost suggested that, but she might go right through her.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I gotta pop in. That's the only reason why I haven't attacked.
That is a failure.
Nifix,
Okay.
don't you have a rocket launcher of sorts?
Do you really want me to use those? Where are those?
Did you forget you had those?
No, I didn't. I did not forget.
Lorian
Just
is
don't
no-
fall. What?
You are no at the end of your turn. As of the end of your turn, you ceased being deafened.
Oh, right. I forgot I was deafened.
So,
But I'm not now.
all right, Nifix, what are you doing? You got
You
two
said
actions
it was-
remaining.
Yeah, you said it was another 100 feet up, right?
top? Was 200, right?
This is the
Ye-
distance is important.
No, the top is not 200, but at least another 100 feet until this ledge here.
Hmm.
Yeah, nope. Can't use those. I am gonna... Can I wedge a grappling hook into the wall to secure myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
I will do that.
I would say it'd be an action to get it out and then an action to secure it, if you don't mind using your remaining two actions on that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay. So yeah, you get out your grappling hook and a little bit of rope and you wrap it around one of the gecko gargoyles protruding from the wall, tie it off securely, or rather hook it on the grappling hook so it's secure. That brings us to
How
Zanish.
secure is it? 1 out of 10 would that be?
Could
I dangle from it if
Someone would
needed?
have to use their own action to fit. Like, it's not going to come unhooked unless somebody intentionally unhooks it.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Oh, this bitch. is
Don't
going
worry
down.
though. Zanisha looks back at the two of you.
Is she adjacent to me?
Go anywhere. I'll be back for you.
Is she
And
adjacent?
That's how that works. Yeah, by the way, when you want to attack someone, just tell them not to move.
she is not adjacent. She's 10 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah,
was
she's got
important.
quite
He's
a bit
going
of distance
to-
between us, I think.
Oh, I would have hit.
Cast a spell.
Hmm.
Can I see this one?
Probably a little far away for this. But don't worry, it's pretty evident what she's casting because she vanishes.
Oh.
But I still have her
Unless you're
targeted, so I know
Nifix.
where she is.
She's not so yes. She is considered undetected, which means you know she's roughly there. You just don't know the exact positioning, and now she's going to do something that rhymes with resend rapidly.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. it is not clear where she's gone. You know she's there. You just don't know where she is. And that is going to end her turn. Saya.
What an annoying combat encounter.
You are so annoying.
Ma'am, I can see your elevation. But that doesn't...
You're not hiding that from anybody. We can all see it.
I guess I should probably mark her as undetected, huh? I believe
There you
Nifix can still...
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Now Nifix is too high and can no longer sense her, but
Or didn't go up, or unless she went down.
She did.
she has descended.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't know where
Descent
she is.
rapidly, she did.
Okay,
Or
can I,
whatever it
like,
was.
get on this hippogriff in, like, the coolest way possible to get permanent panache?
Like do a flip over
Yeah, like,
it
I want
and
to
be
do,
like,
like, a cool flip and land, like, right behind
I know
Vixen.
you're fishing for
I
an
am
acrobatics
fishing.
check. I'm
I'm
just
fishing.
debating if it wouldn't be animal handling.
Oh.
Mm-mm. It's a summoned creature.
Oh, that's not a thing anymore. Oh, you're good to go. Yeah. Acrobatics. I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Heck yeah. Let's...
Sorry, I got lost in first edition for a second there.
Let's see, do I have a good acrobatics check?
I
Like, I just
ha-
want to do general
Saya.
acrobatics.
Can I assist with that thing I have that I can't remember? Hold on. I know what this is. Give me a second. It's my belt, my lifting thing.
What?
belt of
What are
lift.
Wait
you
a minute.
Assisted lift.
That's cool, but I'm good. I'm gonna do my
Okay.
own, like,
So you
gymnastics.
could you would have to be on your turn though, because it's 2 actions to use that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just, like, looking through, the action macro, and I think I just want basic acrobatics, not,
Yeah.
like,
that's-
balance or anything, so.
Yeah. We're off the map on this one, so that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this really cool gymnastics, flippy dippy, like, pop onto it. Is it good enough with the
You are
25?
so lucky you have a bullshit bonus because you almost whiffed it. But it's not the cleanest.
Not as
I
clean
would
as
say
want, but-
it gives you temporary panache again, not the
bravado.
permanent one.
That's okay.
But hey,
that's
it's another
turn.
round.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, shoot, now I don't know what to do because she's not here.
You've
Hi,
got 2
Vixie.
actions.
I'm gonna pet the hippogriff. Actually, I'm gonna stow my scarf and get out my... I don't know if... I want the star knife because it gives the better bonuses, but the scarf gives me reach. So...
And the star knife isn't returning yet.
I know it's not. So maybe...
You got to
never
get it
mind.
microchipped.
I know. Actually, maybe I'll just keep the scarf on for the reach. Zarnef got
Scarf?
the astral damage, though. I don't know. I hate these choices.
What's
You know, I'm gonna put the scarf, like, tie it tight so it's not gonna move, and I'm gonna get my star knife out. So,
Okay.
stow,
okay?
go.
That works. You got it. Zilora.
So, since I don't know where she is and I'm thinking she's coming for me, I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Ooh. Make sure you target. You did. Excellent. Oh, I like that animation. Oh, look at that animation. It's so cool.
Oh, that is really cool.
Oh.
And I think, do I need to maintain that?
No.
that's a duration.
Like,
It's just
can I
1
raise
minute.
my
It's not a
shield?
sustain.
Okay. I'm gonna raise
Mhm,
my shield
yeah.
then, and then just
And that's 3
prepare for
actions.
whatever is gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So shield up. Even like as you're raising your shield, you sort of split into all these other U's. 3. So you split in 4. All 4 of whom have shields. But I like to think each of you has the shield in like a different pose. So it's more like a
Yeah.
phalanx of you than it is just copies.
We're like Spartans,
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Lorian.
She is out of my aura, right? So concentrate is.
And funny enough, The rage is gone. You suddenly feel like you can breathe fully again. You'd almost forgotten how distracting it was.
Okay. I'm gonna reload my crossbow. And is it like I have to hit a flat check to hit her? Because I kind of have an inkling where she is, right? Or
no comment. Maybe.
I'd like to shoot her. So whatever I need to do to do that.
Essentially, you are going to describe to me where you are aiming to shoot at her.
Can I do a seek?
Yes, as an action, you could seek to try to change her from undetected to hidden.
I would like to try that, yes.
Okay.
So, seek.
That is a failure. You don't see any sign of her. You don't know where she is. You're looking about like, where'd she go?
Fucking bitch. Shoot, I was really hoping that would work.
To be honest, me too.
Can I do it again?
Yeah.
But
It's just another action.
Yeah. Okay. How long have we been climbing?
Not that long. Because you were going a little slower for Nifik's sake, I would say you were up there maybe 2 minutes to get to this point.
Okay. I want to make sure my 10 minutes is not going to end anytime soon.
So on that note, I should probably...
That's good.
Well, it's too late. It'll break durations if I do that now. Shit.
Okay, I'm going to use my last action to climb up. I guess... Shit. I can't. I have to stow my fucking crossbow as an action. Right? Because I need both hands. God, this combat is annoying.
That you had it on like a swing around your chest.
I
so
mean,
you
it
can let
is. I
go.
could just do this, but I assume it's an action just to
That is considered
do
an
that,
action.
right?
Yep.
I have quick
Yep.
draw to draw it back out, but to do that, I gotta.
To stow it is still an action. Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna turn back around and put the hands on the wall, and that's it. I
Okay.
guess.
Fixney, let's see the rest of your combo.
Alright, so I got my glaive, and then a rune on it lights up, and then a set of Thassilon enemies starts glowing around it, and glowing until it starts covering the hippogriff. And I am casting Enlarge at a 4th rank.
I'm at a 4th rank.
Yes, sir. So it's now a huge size. Hippogriff.
Wait, no.
Now it can hold all of us.
If it was... It was already large.
Oh, it doesn't.
So it is
enlarge
gargantuan.
Yeah.
It goes up 2 sizes. You've made it gargantuan.
Whoa!
How do I be on it without being on site?
Well,
At
now
this
it's gonna
point,
be gargantuan. So there's all
It's
kinds of
so
room.
big.
Can you like stand on it?
So much for not getting attention.
At this
Yeah, for
point,
real.
it is
People are gonna think
so big.
Godzilla monsters are attacking.
Why isn't it? It's not increasing
Oh.
gargantuan.
It won't let
What is it?
me move because I did, or get on it because I didn't move
I'm
me
gonna
there.
have to do that.
Okay.
This thing is a kaiju.
This- it's not that big.
Wait,
We've
so
got all
can we
kinds of
just like
attention now.
step
Oh,
off
gosh.
of it onto the ledge now?
No, it's not that big.
It's a short. It's a
Uh,
baby kaiju.
Okay, maybe not a kaiju, but
It's what, 20?
it should be
20
4 by
feet?
4. There we go.
It's 4 by 4. Right? No.
Nice.
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah, can I stand on it?
This thing is.
It's
I'm trying to
big.
think of something. It's bigger than an elephant. It's. I don't think they're all. It's about the size of some of the bigger whales in the ocean.
2 elephants.
The best.
Um,
Like 2 actions.
Mounting it might actually be an issue now. You would no longer
I
like use
meant
an
to
action.
do
You
it
have to like climb
before,
30 feet up
yeah.
onto its back.
So
I can try
wait,
that.
wait, no, I have I
Okay.
still have my actions. So my actions to sustain the summoning spell, and one of his action will be to grab Solora with the wing and toss it onto the back.
Yeah.
And since
Its
Solora
hand,
is
its talon is almost the size of a horse, so it just reaches out and grabs you.
I don't like that.
well, not
Don't
just
resist, don't
you,
resist.
just like
Just
you
let
and
it
all
happen.
your mirror images.
It's fine. Just won't think about it too much. Yeah, yeah.
You
please
can't
don't.
see it, but I assure you, Zanisha has like slammed on the brakes so hard in the air.
Yeah, that would be really
then
awkward. Is there?
The command is
there
to
a-
fly up.
Can it accidentally grab my mirror image, or does it
It's
somehow
grabbing
know
all
which
of
one's
you.
me?
If I would,
Oh,
I would
okay.
say if you're willing, assuming you're allowing it, I would say there's no chance of failure here.
Okay.
If you were
Yeah,
like,
no,
no, don't
I'm
grab me,
allowing
I would say 100% it could grab a mirror image.
failed.
I don't
Yeah.
love it, but I'm gonna allow it.
Valid.
Anyways, hold on.
yeah.
Up we go.
And I should note that as to the nature of the source of Fixnie's magic, there are Thassilonian runes seemingly carved right into the sides of the hippogriff, just glowing
Oh,
a shimmering golden hue.
poor guy.
Don't worry, it likes it.
Oh,
Is speed, creatures reach, so that doesn't actually
65.
change its speed any.
Nope.
It's just like this slow moving booger.
It still has a fly speed of 65.
Flying upwards is half speed. So...
And because it's already 20 feet tall, it's gonna rate. So those of you on its back can set your elevation to 85 feet.
Nice.
okay.
Zilora, you can set your elevation to 70 feet, let's say.
Can I be on the head?
Because I'm in the
That's
talon. I'm being
And
held
I'm
by
gonna-
the talon. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even get the luxury of riding on the bag. You're just handheld.
And I'm gonna yell
just
out,
manhandled
Flying,
right now.
just
Mistress!
hanging.
So
I
there.
fix me.
I need to look at some character sheets suddenly because I was not prepared for
Alvin?
I don't think
You know-
any of us were prepared for this.
a normal hippogriff.
Well, this seems like an
What's its wingspan?
emergency.
Well, Alvin was prepared for this. Maybe you should have mentioned that you could
Um,
do this before they started climbing the wall.
Okay, so right.
10
This
feet
thing's
ish.
normal wingspan is about 15 feet. So right now it's got about a 60-foot wingspan.
That's flapping, gusty.
This thing, it has a bigger wingspan than a 747. So,
All right. We're just flying planes straight up. Got it.
I
yeah.
hope it's
Are you
I
gonna
hope it's not
smack into
Bowen.
her?
Yeah, are we,
Well, I
are we
am.
gonna hit her?
It has scent, but not any ability to fully detect her.
Just saying, it looks like it's eating Fixney right now.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it does not bump into her or attack her. There's no collision. I will say, as we move on to Nifix, poor Nifix, you're like, okay, I've got to read on the situation, and then you just hear whoosh, whoosh, and there is gale force winds, but they're coming from the ground. And I don't think you've probably ever experienced something like this before.
Yeah, Lorian's looking down like,
And it's too far away for me to see, huh?
Not anymore. Oh wait, yes it is. Yes it is. That's right. You're still at 140. I'm sorry. I was thinking you guys had gone with right. Yeah, it's still too far. You don't know. You hear something. I would say you've probably gathered there are massive wings involved, but
Lorian?
Yes?
What is that?
It's a giant bird the rest of our group is riding on. Fix knees at the head.
As Lorian says this, it lets out a cry on par with the intensity of a jet engine. This shriek that carries through the entire city.
The entire city of
Deafening.
Magnimar, or just the underbridge area?
Likely. I mean, with a creature that size, yeah, it's probably pretty fucking loud.
Anybody see like Dynamax Pokemon? I'm thinking noises like that. Like.
I was thinking of the 1999 or 1998 Godzilla, but yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm okay with that too.
I can only see the wall, so I'm gonna climb.
Okay.
You're welcome to join me. And I am going to use an
Why
action
didn't he just do this to begin with?
unhook. First action is to unhook my grappling hook. And since it's tied to me, I think I'm just gonna let it dangle till I need it again. That seems like what climbers do. And proceed.
That is a success. You ascend 10 feet, and you had to use an action to unhook the grappling hook.
Yeah, so that's 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And third action, I'm gonna try climbing a little bit more.
Okay. So on your turn, you...
Oh, wait.
Can you pull
You
me
either
with
have
you?
to release... Yeah, so you can't, actually. You have a third action open, but because... No! Not 100...
Oh, she fell!
I'm fucking it. You are 20 feet above Lorian and at the end of the slack between the two of you.
Can she ready it to move when I move, or no?
It is 2 actions to ready.
Oh, right.
Okay,
So you've got 1 action.
Huh.
I'm coming.
Huh.
On my turn.
Hold on, let me see what this does.
It is a little off-putting that everything around us is just black. Like, just darkness. I
I've
know that's
seen
not
versions
what
of
is
this.
actually that, but
I mean, technically,
sorry.
we are under the iris span, so
Yeah.
it is shadowy under here.
Nifix, I don't have eyes on the snake lady. You got glitter dust or something equivalent? You got some
Why
glitter?
would I need it?
Probably do.
I don't know. Or flour
You know what?
Time's
for
ticking.
baking.
No, it's fine. No, I'm gonna reach into my bag as I'm
she bake?
waiting for Lorian, and I'm
But she likes
just gonna.
baked goods.
Yes?
I have a pocket. I was trying to determine what I had in my pocket. Yeah, it's just like, my clothes aren't the most sanitary, and all the folds can, I can sneak snacks in there. I'm just gonna pull out a handful of chicken.
I thought you were gonna say like crumbs, like cookie crumbs.
Nope, she pulls out a whole.
Just a bunch of
just chicken.
old, nasty.
No, it's from today.
Like,
No, it's from
5
today.
Oh, well, just a hand of goopy barbecue shredded chicken. Just here it is in her hand.
Ew.
I would say it's like a honey glaze. I feel like that's more accurate.
Honey barbecue?
No, just how like honey garlic or something.
Of course, it's in your
You,
puzzle.
you do
spice.
see how that's not better in this context, right?
Yeah, but it's for Nifix.
None of this is. Nothing's gonna make this better if she's throwing chicken.
All right, and what are you throwing the chicken at?
I'm not throwing it. I'm eating it.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought Lorian was asking you if you had food in your pocket, like crumbs to throw it and reveal whoever's there.
She's
No,
not
Just
gonna
like
throw
I want
food.
a
she eats when
snack.
she's
Nope.
nervous.
No, Nifix tries to
Chicken
climb
over your
past the
hand.
20 feet, and she feels the rope get taut, and she's like, huh.
Honestly, probably getting some on your
I
face
think I get a
at
little
this point too.
chicken right here. Ah, there it is.
Getting a little bit of honey on the rope. It's
Lorian's below you,
Oh no, you're definitely getting crumbs of sauce on you.
what the fuck?
I'm waiting.
I was-
Dripping
You know,
honey sauce.
I don't know which gnome's actions this turn I was less prepared for, to be honest.
I told you the food thing would be relevant late today.
I'm not sure I would call this relevant, but
It's
No,
relevant.
I mean
to me.
relevant, not helpful, but relevant, I guess.
all right. Well,
Carry on.
Yeah, take your lovely turn.
Is she below us now?
I think she
We
was
don't
at
know.
60.
I'm
We don't
sorry.
actually
I'm
know,
trying to
but-
pull it back together to get into her head with what she's doing.
Yeah.
Roll for
This
She's
could be a
disbelief.
little rough.
attacking me. I mean, one of me.
She still wants to.
Yeah, her mortal enemy just got on a kaiju, so.
Your previous enemy's eating chicken, so you know.
Yeah, she has a really low
To stay away.
attention span. Oh.
And in your master's rage, Fixney, you sense less of the coherence. You've seen periods like this before, and always adhered to the wise advice she's given you to stay away. Her rage hits you, Fixney. Foolish student! We're gonna use 2 actions. I need you to make that will save, Fixney.
Are you saying Zanisha's here?
I guess I don't see
Oh.
the spell, right?
It's not a spell.
Okay. It's a public roll?
You
Just
just
use
click
the
on
one
it,
in
right?
chat, yeah.
I'd
Ah,
like to re-roll that.
yeah, I bet.
Uh,
That was a critical failure, by the way, for chat.
Now
Oh, that was so
normal
close.
roll
failure.
21, which is
As
failure.
opposed to now just a regular failure. Okay. You feel empty. And you have this moment where you're hovering alone in the darkness, surrounded by serpents, unseen. Fix me. I told you to find me. Help me. This isn't helpful, Fix me. How can you take what is yours? You are hollow. And Fixney, you are no longer in control of your body.
Uh-oh.
What does this look like to us? Anything? Can we tell yet?
I think I might have been chucked.
Not. Oh, you're not charmed. You are possessed,
Oh, good.
Great. Cool. Great.
which is probably not better. Let's go ahead and plop that effect onto Fixney. There we are.
Are we
Nope,
gonna-
that's the wrong effect. That just gave you. Wait, is that?
Fierce
Oh yeah,
possession.
yeah. So Fixney,
You're
you
correct.
gain 12 temporary hit points. And you now have an aura of rage emanating from you that washes over your mount, Zilora, and Saya, all of whom have to make that will save.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry,
okay.
let's try this again.
I was
Let
gonna
me
say
try it
that
again.
just as Fixney, yeah.
That will save. There we go.
Well. Cool.
That's good. 2 critical successes. Oh, I guess I should roll for the hippogriff. Oh, wow. And a failure.
Great.
Oh,
Oh, no, our
that
right is-
hippogriff
oh,
is
no.
looking
Uh-oh.
us.
It's fine. That's not the paranoia spell. It's fine. That's just the one where it can't concentrate.
This one's just angry.
It also gets a +2 status bonus on melee damage rolls against Zanisha's enemies.
Well,
I cannot teach you, Fixney, says Fixney out loud.
Oh.
What?
If you do not know discipline, and you could see like him moving strangely, his limbs sort of partially contorting.
I wish I wasn't below.
When the student misbehaves, they must be punished. So I will take away one of your things.
Saya, what's going on up there?
If something's wrong with your brother.
Fixney, you on your turn are under orders. I'm gonna roll a d6
He needs chicken, Lorian.
to cast
I don't think
Saya
that's good.
into
He's
the
on
air
a giant chicken.
No!
from a high elevation.
Okay, but I don't know that.
No.
Oh,
But
does
you,
he
you
say
could
it out
see
loud?
Fixney's eyes are now just the same hateful green glow that Zanisha's were.
Goody. Not that I could tell. From forever away. Oh man. You know, I didn't.
And
take
then,
that.
my pupil, you will find me and free me! Fixney bellows. Yeah,
Did you
she's
hear
kind of
that,
making some
Nifix?
contradictions.
You
Saya.
hear that?
Wait, I can still talk, right? I'm like only partially possessed.
No, you're fully possessed.
I'm fully possessed. Okay.
You're welcome to talk, but it's her.
It's like talking to himself. He's Schmiegel.
Run.
We're in the air, you fuck!
Go to the edge of the hippogriff. Go to the other side.
While possessing, you can. Let's see. Except since the spirit doesn't. Okay. Oh God.
Conscious, can't wake up normally. Oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh, this is awful.
That was it?
Yeah. Except here's the
Mental
fun bit. Furious possession works a little differently. She is not unconscious, nor is she paralyzed.
She is
Oh.
not. Oh, so she still gets to do her thing.
She's still around, but she used her third action to move anyway.
Yeah.
Bad news, she is now visible.
That's not bad news.
That's not bad for you guys. That's only bad for her. In the air, you could see her eyes glowing, matching Fixney's. She's actually a little below you guys.
Oh, she's like under our token?
Actually, no, that's right. I said she had to move. Duh. She would have to be up here at Fixney's elevation, who didn't set his elevation.
85.
I said it. It's 85.
It said you were at
Yeah.
0.
No.
So there.
It's just 85.
You'd be like there. Like there. Like it's not letting me move Fixney. Okay, whatever. Well, she's adjacent to Fixney and just floating in the air
At 85.
at 85. Okay, sorry about the confusion. That ends her turn. Saya.
Okay, so question on calm spell, it has incapacitation trait, and that means that it is a level, or like it's a lower, if the creature's the same level as me, right? It's like a, if I crit success, it would actually success.
For in what case?
Incapacitation. So like if I try to calm
Oh,
fix
yes.
me,
If assuming she is above your level.
yeah, but also, oh, well, it's above, not equal to.
Equal to still functions normal.
Okay. Can I get this in a range to get Fixney and her? I think I can. It's a
I don't know
10-foot
what this-
burst. The calm spell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Like, I can do that at least. That's not right. Alright, Fixney, I don't like the way you're looking at me. Lady, I don't like the way you're looking at me. We're just gonna calm this party down. So,
Fixney also has to make that save. Could you go ahead and make that, Mr.
I
Sir?
really hope I fail it.
I don't know.
Cannot. You know what? This seems. I'm gonna re-roll this.
What
You
kind
can
of...
use a hero point to re-roll it. Yeah.
Come
You
on,
wanted to
fail.
succeed or fail? Okay. Yay!
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a natural one.
To such an extent that somebody could hit him and he would still remain lobotomized.
Nice. Now, okay, so it is
If a
It is
creature
increasing
possessed by a seething spirit fails a saving throw against calm emotions, the spirit is forced out.
be gone. Maybe I should have gone cleric.
Wow, that's awesome.
Upon so what is this casting from you? Like how would this look since you're not like a traditional spellcaster?
Am I standing on the hippogriff? I would rather be standing on it. I feel like I couldn't be
At
sitting
this
on
point
it
it's
anymore.
too big to sit
Yeah.
on, so yeah, probably.
So I was standing, so I'd probably, like I said, I don't like how they're looking at me, so I think I'd do like a little twirl and, some finger motions. To just
The little
chill.
finger guns, like,
Finger
calm
guns.
down.
Chill.
Oh, that was perfect.
You're gonna be calm, and you're gonna be calm.
As you do this, you see Fixney physically relax, and you hear her screaming wordlessly as this greenish gas is banished out of Fixney and slams back into Zanisha in the air, knocking her, seeming to almost daze her.
Good.
Whatever magic you have at your disposal, she seems especially vulnerable to it.
Interesting. Okay. Did she make her save?
I forgot that she has to make that.
I assume she'll pass, but we'll see.
You never know.
That is a critical success.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I at least got it out of Fixty.
Yeah, that was really clutch, actually.
Yeah.
Good hero point. Now
Wait,
you're calmed
though.
down,
Oh,
but
What do you mean? Uh-oh?
no.
Why are you
is
saying
it gonna dispel the hippogriff?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
I
That's all I actually
believe
care about.
casting that is a concentrate action.
I'm not anything.
You critically succeeded. It was only the
Yeah.
hippogriff. You're
Yeah.
good. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Or no, you just regular succeeded. But either
Whatever.
way,
You didn't tell us we weren't a problem, so.
I'm sorry. I forgot. You succeeded. You
Yeah.
succeeded. You're good.
All
Okay.
right.
Cool.
I don't have
Yeah.
anything
That
else to do
was
for my
2
research.
actions.
I know. So I guess enjoy the show, man.
If it's in a burst, does that
Tip your
get
waiters.
to Laura too?
I don't think you guys
Or
are
the
anywhere near
griffin?
close enough.
Or no,
I'm not
hippogriff.
calm.
Hippogriff can be calmed, right?
It could. I was trying to aim it in a way that it wouldn't hit the hippogriff, but would hit
Yeah.
the both of you. I
She
don't
was
know if I could-
actively going for. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
the actual epicenter
Good
would have been
stuff.
like closer to the
to-
like in the
above.
air above.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Good stuff.
I got it. Make your perform?
Yep. I don't know why it always picks stylish combatant and not virtuistic performer. It's like, whatever. I have to fix it. No, that's a terrible roll.
That is a failure.
Hold
You
on,
only
hold-
get panache until the end of your next
Yeah,
turn.
hold on. I have like 3 hero points. I would like to use one.
By all means, go ahead.
Okay, at least I rolled an 8 this time. Is this still a failure?
Okay, that's a success.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right. So I enjoyed the
That
show
is
on
success.
her. So she is a -1.
I'm.
To not
It's
taking
hard not
part.
to think of Michael Jackson in this moment
Just gonna move.
when you do something really cool, like you cast a spell and then immediately
Like
flow into a
moonwalk.
dance that gives you panache. Dancing to gain panache is like the Michael Jackson
She
way.
gets a little hat and it's like, cha.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah,
moonwalking
you, like,
now.
you-
On a
You
hippogriff.
do the heel pop. Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
Cool. Zalora, things have not gotten more sane, but you're in a hell. You might not even be aware of what happened above you because you're down in the Talon.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna
are you
ask,
dancing
is she in my
again?
line of sight? Not
Yeah, I would
Syed,
say you
but-
can. Zanisha, I would say
Yeah.
you can see her up there. Yeah.
Okay,
Would
but
the
she's
hippogriff
not in
turn-
touch range, right? Because I'm below.
Yeah. Yep. You would be 15 feet below her.
That's okay. I'm gonna try to divine lance her.
Fucking get the bitch.
I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Crit, crit, crit.
That is a hit.
We'll take hits.
We'll take a hit, yeah.
I thought I heard the crit noise. I got so excited.
That was the hit noise, not the crit noise.
Ooh. Oh wait,
yeah,
that is
crit has
it's
a
spirit damage.
It's like,
Okay.
psh.
She is resistant to spirit damage,
Ooh.
surprisingly.
Ah.
Okay.
Wait.
Good
Wait.
to know. Okay.
Waiting.
This has the sanctified trait. Are you holy or unholy? You don't answer that. I believe if it's sanctified though, that means you can nope. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Okay. All right, yeah, so she still takes 5 points of damage as the ray hits her, sort of reminding her that you're there, and she notices you down in the talon. Honestly, at this point, she's less angry at you, though, because she's been given something a fuck ton bigger to think about that's a little distracting.
Yeah, you guys aren't really letting me get her
Welcome
attention.
to Disruptors.
Hard to compete with a gargantuan hippogriff.
I know.
But
I
yeah,
know.
that hit.
I wasn't expecting that.
No
So-
violence.
You have one action remaining. As the beam hits her, she just growls.
And the thing that was like the possession thing's over, right? Because what I was gonna do is use my liberating step on Saya, but I don't think she needs that anymore, right?
I don't know what that means.
Well, because when he was
you mean
the-
fix me?
Oh,
no,
but
because
it
he
takes
was
was gonna,
targeting
like...
Saya, right?
I see.
Yeah, I don't need
Yeah,
that
yeah,
anymore.
that's over with. It is over.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait.
Unless she does it again, in which case I'm screwed.
Well, I still have
Another
that. It's-
option, if you want, you could try to climb up it to get on its back.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Hopefully.
Won't fail.
Okay. It would take a pretty good bit of climb. Go ahead, make an athletics check to climb.
You got this, boo boo.
Woo!
Ooh, good. And that is a critical success in this case,
Nice.
which means you climb 10 feet instead of 5 feet.
Okay, cool. Why won't it let me? It's not letting me change my height.
I got it.
Thank you.
So you're like on the edge, but you're like kind of clinging to its shoulder blade right now.
That's fine.
On your next turn, one action and a successful check should be enough to get you on its back so you can stand and no more awkward,
Hanging.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lorian, kind of a lot happening.
Yeah. I will climb 25 feet.
You're going
I'm
up,
going up.
further? Oh, okay.
I'm going where Nifix wants me to. So 25. Will you adjust my elevation, GM?
Oh, yeah.
So-
Right, you can do that as a single action because you just have your full.
Yeah, I've
Are you
climbed
going to 20 or are you going the full 25?
25.
Okay.
Thank you.
You start climbing. You're only 5 feet past Nifix. That's one action.
I will try to balance. I'll sit my butt back down again and try to balance again.
Okay.
Wait, what? The thing Nifix did with the grappling hook, that was 2 actions.
She had to
wasn't
use
it?
an action to get it out and then an action to secure it.
Yeah.
It's just
I'll-
dangling on me. You can grab it on the way by.
No, you need that more than me, probably.
Well, I can't launch myself off a tower to attack a ghost.
I'll
so-
be fine. That's my balance.
Okay, that is a
And
success.
then I will quick draw and attack with my spirit sight crossbow.
Didn't you already have that drawn? No.
No,
yeah,
I stowed
yeah,
it
you already
to
had that
climb.
drawn.
I stowed it to climb
Fuck,
with
you
both hands.
did. Yeah. All right. Right on.
There it is. This wouldn't let me draw it. Hiya. Hiya. Oh shit. Did I target her? Are you... I'm gonna use my last hero point to re-roll it, because I don't give a shit.
No more ones.
Fuck!
Well, that
Fours are
wasn't
much
a
better.
Okay, well... Not giving a shit didn't help me, but
You're-
that's all my actions.
You really need that. You need that stratagem.
Yeah,
you've-
I didn't have enough action economy for it.
Man, you just
This is
hate
true.
you today.
Fixney, you are.
I'm calm.
Well-
You said right.
This is not the first time in Varisian adventures that you, Alvin, have played a character hit with a calm emotion spell in Magnimar.
So
You know
no
the drill.
hostile actions at all.
Nor
Intimidation
emotion
is-
based.
Yeah, and so yeah, intimidated is both emotion and hostile.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna hold out my glaive, and I'm gonna turn to Nisha. Mistress, by the and this is in Thassilon, by the badge of my school, I Fixney, transmuter of the school of Thassilon, command you to let us pass. Stand down and let us pass. And I'm using a focus spell, Precious Gleam, and making my glaive shine with my aura.
You know the chilling thing here, and this would be apparent to Zilora and possibly Lorian. As Fixney, in his Greed Wizard robes, holds this gleaming glaive aloft,
The slowly
proclaiming
starts
this in
turning
Thassilonian.
silvery.
He is a mirror of Karzug himself.
But tinier.
Even the words so similar, the pose identical, in image of a Runelord of Greed.
Nifix, I know I said I wouldn't say anything about his spells, but his magics, but this is something we should be worried about.
I can't see it.
And
I'm glad
as
you
he
can't.
proclaims this, his weapon, you said silver?
Yep.
His
So something to
weapon
shine.
turned to silver, emblazoned with ancient runes of power. His voice cracks through the air like thunder. If you don't speak Thassilonian, it just sounds like, well, it sounds terrifying and unreadable.
You didn't teach me those words.
But the authority
Authorita.
is easy enough to see, even if you don't know the words. And
Mama Thorza.
there is a moment where Zanisha's rage cools and even turns for a moment to fear. And we'll see if how that holds on her.
Can Nifix speak
Nifix.
Thessalonian?
Yup.
Okay. Just want to make
I
sure
heard.
you heard it at least.
Oh, and my other action is sustain and make the hippogriff hover.
Ah, nuts. I almost had you. Okay. Sustained.
Yep.
Nifix.
Oh, hello. That's not me with chicken problem. And I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna shove the rest in my mouth and climb.
For one blissful period.
Better
without
hope your hands aren't too
forgot about
sticky.
fucking chicken.
Or maybe that'll help you.
How'd you forget
Can't
about the
see it,
chicken
she
that
doesn't
just
have to
happened?
eat it.
Blissful ignorance. All right. Climbing, that is a success, but not a critical success.
Okay,
You
so-
ascend another 10 feet.
So I'm 10 feet ahead of Lorian.
5 feet ahead of
I
Lorian.
am
Oh.
re-rolling that one. I don't go anywhere.
Just a regular failure. Okay.
Okay, wait. That's 2 climbs. Let's try a third.
That is.
Oh, you got it, I think.
That is a critical success,
But
allowing
I
you
can
to
only go 10
ascend
feet.
15 feet, which is actually enough. You
Oh.
you still have the slack,
Awesome.
not your hit points. Your elevation. There we go. Yep, you're exactly 20 feet above Lorien. 175 feet. The tracks, the scuff marks just continue to go up, though.
That's fine. And while I wait for Lorien again, my free action will be to look for more chicken. Just like,
Okay,
just sniffing
just digging
for it.
around in there.
Which
Yeah.
pocket
Probably
did I
that's why
put it
you're
in?
rolling that once. You
Like,
grease your fingers.
Accidentally squish one of those tomatoes in there. It's like,
No, they're sticky
fine.
fingers, so it's helping.
yeah, get some. Yeah, a lot's just accumulating on your sticky hand.
That's okay. I don't care. I'll eat it.
Sticky hands might help
You
you,
know-
climb.
I did get a crit, but I also
It is
got a
so
fail.
fucking cursed. Zanisha recoils in shock, and at long last,
Oh, I thought you meant at
you
Nifix.
recognize
Ugh.
lucidity and fear. And almost a whisper, audible only really to the hyper attuned ears of Fixney, the sensate gnome. And what's Laura's perception? Let's just take a little sneaky peek here.
Outside.
If you're speaking in Thassilonian, I can't understand anymore.
Oh.
And I think you're too far away for me and Nifix.
I would say this is probably exclusively Fixney, who has like a trait that heightens his senses, because she's whispering this almost. Master. And she hesitates. And she makes eye contact with Fixney finally, seeming to regain something. And then she flies up past Nifix and Lorien and disappears into the wall.
Where? Like specifically
Somewhere
where on
above
the
you.
wall?
I mean, she's a ghost, so I don't
I'm
think
just,
we
like,
can
blinking.
take that
Yeah,
same
but why
path.
would she
Would
go
that
to a
work?
specific spot though? That's a little weird.
Because she's afraid.
And
Because
that-
have you seen the nonsense that we just pulled?
Trying not
Yeah,
to.
there's a lot going on. And by the way, below you now, you can see that there are people gathering.
Oh, they are.
I do not want to talk with the
Nice.
Hell Knights.
No, we should go fly into the.
Yeah, let's
the
go find the.
Remember that whole stealth thing we were supposed to do?
Yeah, about that.
That does end initiative.
So I'm gonna quickly command the Griffin to put us up to the nearest platform, and then command it to fly off into the clouds.
Well, shouldn't we find an entrance before we command it to go away?
No, because it's gonna disappear soon.
We're just gonna be stuck on a platform.
Darn it.
So we're out of initiative, right?
You are out of initiative.
Where's the nearest platform that I can see?
You're gonna have to go to the top, because there's not gonna be.
Well, no,
room
not the
Go to
top.
on the-
Actually,
go to
that's not true.
ledge.
Yeah, at about the 220-foot level,
Oh, 220.
there are these little ledges with gargoyles on them. There's
Okay.
one here, and another one on the other side of that outcropping,
I guess you don't need to land.
where people could hop off.
Okay. Can we hop off at this one that's right here?
Yes, and pressing tight, I would say you guys can all fit on there, even though so what I'm going to do for that, because I'm cool and I've got toys,
And I command
all into the token.
Big Bird fly free really, really quickly.
It takes off,
Bye, George.
letting out a
George.
terrible cry that echoes over Outcast's Cove. You can hear screams in Dockway,
Fucking kaiju!
and you see a bolt of lightning arc up from the ground from somewhere in a crowd,
Oh no.
Really?
striking it. It just lets out this big
What?
shriek.
No.
is
takes
light?
off out over the water.
I need to know who did that.
Me
And
too.
you
No,
see
we don't.
a trio of gleaming armored griffin
Ooh.
riders
Chasing.
follow it out to sea.
No.
Good. And then it disappears, I assume. Like, how long did it last? 10 minutes?
But
A minute.
Oh, only
But
a
it
as
would've
for the
been really
rest of you,
quick.
you find yourselves balanced on this precarious balcony in the open air, decorated as it is with a human-sized gargoyle with a horned gecko head. The balcony itself is clean, clear of debris, clear of dust, of bird shit and webs.
Footprints?
Hoof marks?
None that are obvious.
They don't lead here?
And of course, now that you're all in this nice tight space, the wind whistling past
No
you,
pushing.
some of you
I'll stay on the
may
wall.
have thoughts about what has transpired in these last 45 seconds. Zalora, wedged into the corner as you are, you actually are the one who notices that the wall here is actually wood and not stone, and pushing on it, it easily rotates at its center.
Oh, shit.
I told you guys there was a fake wall somewhere.
Okay, but it was up.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I
And-
miscalculated.
By 200 feet.
Shh.
Inaudible to all but Fixney. Or let's put it this way, Fixney, you alone. You alone. Here. Find me. Free me, my student. My master. And that's where we're going to end.
I would like to end us on. So, Zoe, you want some chicken? And there's just chicken in the hand.
Oh,
No.
her hands are
No.
a horror show.
Disgusting.
No.
Gruesome. Like, you've seen
Yeah.
some fucked up shit in your careers adventuring. That is nightmare fuel.
I'm good.
Mm.
Thanks.
Like
though.
this dirt from whatever the islands gathered up here. So,
You're so lucky Berline's not here. She would be like prestidigitationing you immediately.
No, she would be yeeting Nifix into the bay. So that was the return of an icon, and
She's so iconic.
I would argue that's the second instance of an alvening since we started Return of the Runelords.
Mhm.
Which one was the first
you
one
left
again?
me with little choice. Aerial battle.
Summon Dire Skunk. Skunk
Oh yeah.
spray.
Okay, I just wanted
Final
to make sure
sacrifice.
that was
Dire
fun.
Skunk explodes.
Run off into the night.
All I can imagine is like a villager is all like, "Oh my god, a kaiju!" And there's just some sailor who's been sailing for like 300 years, and he's just like, "That ain't no kaiju." It's chewing on
Consider,
his-
it wasn't just a kaiju hippogriff. It flew away from the Ire span, covered in Thassilonian runes of greed.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
just
know,
was
not
like,
a lot of
yeah,
people's gonna
like
know
one
that.
sailor though.
Laura
like,
has a lot of questions.
But,
by the way, for
With-
next time.
I bet.
Magnimar has enough Thassilonian scholars and arcanists that somebody right now is pissing their pants.
I mean, Lorian has a lot of questions too, but
Look,
Yeah.
as far as Fickney's aware, Mistress Zanisha is not someone to be pissed off at you.
mhm. Well, she seemed pretty pissed.
She seemed pretty
She's
pissed.
not always the most stable,
I knew this.
so you know.
She has lucid moments. That's what you told me. That I know.
Hmm. Seething spirits in general have moments of lucidity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah. And technically, Fixney also knows this.
Yeah.
Not that I think he knew she was specifically a seething spirit.
As far as aware, Fixney knows, he thinks she's just a ghost or poltergeist.
Oh man, she's surprised she didn't throw more stuff.
There wasn't much to throw.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think anybody would enjoy the ones being thrown.
That'd be so cool to do like a poltergeist fight out here. Oh man, that'd be terrible,
No.
but cool.
Yeah.
No, that was pretty terrible on its own. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that honestly, that could have been a lot where if you guys all together had been climbing,
Mm-hmm.
that opening attack with the paranoia spell would have been devastating. It only takes one person really failing to start cutting ropes.
Yeah.
So, and all the while, ideally, once there's chaos, she's supposed to be like, oh, I'm going to melee attack you now while you're up here. And, you know, when you're climbing, melee attack usually means, oh no, roll to not fall to your death.
I was expecting traps, but not big evil ghost Lamia.
Yeah. Lamia matriarch. The distinction is very important here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a mean one. That's a mean one. Good job for surviving and managing to climb, sort of. Well,
I didn't get to do anything.
we ascended the
managing
tower.
to reach this.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? You
enough.
ate some chicken.
And
I don't know how much I like referring to that as ascending. There's sort of a positive connotation to ascending,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of
This is perfect.
a lot of
I don't
cursed
know.
shit happening there.
No.
As
we
for the calm
happened-
spell,
We happened to make it up.
as for the curse spell, the calm emotion spell again,
Yes.
I was not surprised that did work. There's not a lot of spells I can cast.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it came in. That like you failed it.
Yeah, that could have been gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
technically, she
fly.
was being nice. She could have said, do a barrel roll. And, you know,
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't nice to
or
me.
worse, possessed the fucking hippogriff.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah. That would have been bad. Yeah.
That'd have been real bad.
Mhm.
Then it's just like, Nara.
Yeet!
Welcome to the party.
You're already in my hand. Throwing
Well, I
you-
was thinking like instead of like possessing Saya or Fixie to do a barrel roll, possess the hippogriff and just have it do a spin.
Mhm.
That's what I was saying. Like, do a barrel roll. That's a real bad day for most of you.
Yeah,
But
One
Nara would have
roll,
been fine.
one
She was being
throw.
held.
fine's maybe a strong word, but
I do have some stuff that'll help me in a situation like that, but
I know.
maybe not.
I don't know. 100
Fine.
feet flying. I don't think there's enough time to cast a spell.
keep in mind that enlarged spell, he could easily cast that on one of you guys. Mind you, you won't get to be gargantuan. You'd be huge, but still, that's the
guess-
size of an elephant.
I mean, I was gonna save it for someone.
What does that do
Yeah.
to our stats?
It gives you reach and
Mhm.
extra damage.
Ooh.
Uh,
So that could be
is that it?
extra
I thought it
glorious
gave
and
you-
beautiful.
Plus 4 to melee, 10-foot reach,
What do you think?
That's right,
Cast it on
yep.
a gnome because
and
then I'm
you're
just
a
like
clumsy one.
large, right?
Nope, it turns you.
Because he
still
cast it
turns
at
you large.
4th rank.
Ah,
Actually, no, it turns you
Flexing.
huge for 4th. Yes.
that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Huge
Yeah,
nifix.
that was,
I'm waiting for the episode.
I was
Another
saved.
good, another really good combo. I always look
Oh.
forward to these little moments when I get Alvin.
Can you imagine those
Um,
giant grubby hands like coming at you? Those giant fix.
I
Oh,
was
man.
saving it last adventure if you were gonna go wrestle something, but nothing big showed up, and I didn't get to use it while you were flying up there with those.
Oh yeah.
Zilora must have had a moment where she had to really like consider, am I doing this? Is this okay? Okay. Like, it would have taken some nerve to see that talon coming to grab her and say, okay, all right.
Oh, you should have climbed up.
Yeah. Well, I meant to climb up and then I didn't. And that's what had to happen, you know?
Yep.
We were already in the thick of it. What am I going to do? No.
No, you can't touch me. Better than a huge Nifix grabbing you.
Yeah.
Nifix would not become huge. Nifix would become large.
Large.
Other way,
Sorry,
other
wrong
way.
word.
Other
Still.
way. Huge is 4th level, large is 3rd.
Yeah, but
Second.
that's for a medium creature. Nifix is
yeah.
small. So Nifix would become large.
Totally
Well,
worth it.
GG.
That has been
GG.
tonight's game. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to find past shenanigans or even the Shattered Star adventure path that preceded this one, where certain events have definitely been relevant, and if you want to see the other time Alvin got calm emotioned in Magnimar,
Was he Olak on that one? Or...
Yep.
Yep.
That required
Olak.
everything doing violent.
in a Colosseum battle. Yep. And he said the bard took all the joy out of fighting.
Wait, I thought he was the bard during that.
No,
he was Olak.
You'd think he was Olak. Anyway, if you want to see that, if you want to see other campaigns, other adventures, past and future, you can find all that on our YouTube channel. And you can find all of us on the community Route 66 Discord server, as well as a great number of you posting memes, speculation and commentary about this adventure and that, artwork, hella awesome 3D printed items of
The other time was also Magnimar got calm emotion.
stuff like that. All linked in chat. Otherwise, we will be live again this coming Sunday with a different group doing Desert of Desolation, or you can find this group, Return of the Runelords, every Tuesday evening, same time, same place. I with an asterisk, we're perpetually late. It's never the same time. Literally, not ever.
Same-ish
We're close
time.
Try our best.
It's close
Yeah.
enough for government work.
Mhm.
Right, Alvin? Take care, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.